Hello, welcome to the stream. Maybe the game is a little loud. There we go. Okay. How are you doing, Jeffers? How has your day been? We are continuing with Danganronpa today, as you can plainly see. My throat is hurting a little bit because I have no idea. Maybe I think it has a correlation to eating carrots last night. I was eating carrots and it hurt my mouth and throat for some reason. I'm doing well, you? I'm actually doing quite good. We had the Call of Cthulhu session yesterday. It was a lot of fun. It was great. Yeah, it's just really good. I really like the game format. I would not want to host a Call of Cthulhu game. Myself, at least. Right now, I wouldn't do that. But as player, it was a lot of fun. It was great to play all these obscure characters in obscure situations in obscure corner of Minnesota. And good conversations continued from New Year's. It's probably like D&D, isn't it? It's kind of like D&D in the sense that it's like you have characters, they have abilities, you throw dice, but it's not combat. Like you can't do combat. You have 8. Like my character has 11 health points. It's not like you can heal them all at once, but you have to go to like actual hospitals and stuff. It's more about like a mystery solving. Like the goal is not to fight. Like you're not a superhero who fights, but you're just like an investigator. So for D&D brain, it's really difficult to like reorient yourself. Like, oh shit, I can't just go. We should probably be cautious, you know? Yeah, it's it takes from like Lovecraftian, like eldritch horror and stuff like that. So like there's like all these powerful creatures we don't know about or don't see, and they are OP to us. Like we are just human. But like we players have made such hilarious characters, like we usually do. It's always like I want to do a serious character, and then you end up naming it like the character really weird. But we had a lot of fun. I'm really waiting for the second or next session. That makes us, yeah. And talking about media, having fun. I finally made the decision, like, you know the animated series, the French animation, that is, at least in English, it's Once Upon a Time ... It's like Once Upon a Time space, man, life. And it's like this animated series. Like the first one came in like out in like late 70s and the next one's in 80s. Well, anyway, they're at least popular in Finland, and we have for years with various people talked about how fun it would be to re-watch those like series, and we have talked about like marathons and stuff like that. So I finally suggested it yesterday, and it seems like we are able to do it in February, like some kind of marathon. I'm really looking forward to that. I think I've heard of it, but at the same time I don't know what it is, lol. Yeah, it's like this educational children's animation series. Usually it's about like historical stuff, although one of them is like life, which is like how like human body works and stuff like that. It has this funny old guy who is all beard. And then these same characters kind of reappear, but like in different settings, and it's fun. So I'm really happy about the possibility of organizing this evening. Oh, it's gonna be the whole day. But like this kind of marathon, I'm really looking forward to it. So we're gonna do it in February. Okay. Anyway, I just wanted to share this. Anyway, recapping a little bit. So last time the final floor of the school opened, we learned that there is a new character or another student here who might be the one who's dead right now. A student body blew up, and we are now investigating the situation. I think it's Kyoko. I think we are gonna lose Kyoko in this episode, but we shall see. Why is the game so loud? Is the game okay for you? Anyway, let's see. I still remember my theory solving during Go and such. Yes, yes, you made suggestions on how things will end up. Wait a moment. It's okay for you? That's good. Right now we have to focus on the... Oh, okay, let's focus on the body. I should take a close look at the body one more time. Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Aoi, do you really think Makoto gets turned on by a corpse? Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body at all too much. I'm not Kyoko after all. What a bizarre thing to say. Oh, we actually get to do like what is this sudden ambient sounds or like nature sounds? Okay. Something next to the body, it's key? Is it what Kyoko took from Monokuma? But I'm gonna be working on some more theories, so how is Makoto gonna get horny by a corpse? Yeah, I know, right? But I guess there are people who have turned on by a corpse. I mean, there's the whole term for it, necrophilia. That's right, the keys she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't ending like that. And this key is... What is it? Did you find something? I hate the nature sounds here. It's horrible. Yeah, that's on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task. That key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. The biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the second floor. It's in your hands. It's still weird that I thought he was one of them. Yeah, it is. Oh yeah. People who have necrophilia. True. It's really weird. My left side of my throat hurts. It's gonna be fine though. I bet it's fine. So I'm your airline boy now. I was supposed to study the corpse, and here I am now. Come on. So we had... What is in this floor? Let's see. The map. The biolab is in... Somehow there was a button. There we go. So we go here and there to check the biolab. I think it was a data lab key though. It looked kind of data-ish. Hello, Bunny. We're in a jungle. Yeah, there's a garden in the 5th floor. Even close to 15. It doesn't go to this room. I still don't understand why it's raw on the door. I have come up with one theory. Maybe the body was a fake student, or a body from an already dead student who was taken by Monokuma. I mean, could be. How do we get out of this floor? Oh, there. You ever played Zero Escape? Might be your kind of jam. I think we have mentioned Zero Escape. Why do you think it would be my kind of jam? Why do you think I would enjoy? Yeah, I think you have mentioned it. Okay, so here is the head master's room. The key won't go in? Yeah, I bet. Okay. Is the data room here though, on this floor? Maybe this one? Yeah, data lab. Click. I knew it. It looked so much like a data center kind of key. I managed to unlock the data center. I guess all that running around paid off. You have to go tell everyone else. I immediately headed back to the garden. No, Makoto, you should go in and check it out. It's the data center down on the 4th floor. And we can get into the data center now? Interesting. But why did the now deceased have that key on them? I suppose we'll just have to go to the data center and find out. Are we not gonna study the body? Who, please fill me in? Who's left alive? Everyone from last time. So Makoto obviously. Byakuya is alive. Yasuhiro is alive. Kyoko is alive. Aoi is alive. Toko and Genocide Jill are alive. And that's all. So the body we found is probably the new old, like a student we found out about. So there apparently is one more student, and we suspect the body is that student. But when we found the body had a mask on it, and when one of the students tried to take the mask off, the body like exploded. Not completely, but there was like a bomb or something. So it disfigured the face. So we can't really say by the face. I don't think it's Kyoko. My suspicion is we are gonna lose Kyoko because she's way too efficient of a character for the game to keep a hold on, but I don't know. Rich ass hat. Oh, I Dan from Game Crumbs. I'm one who thinks Kyoko is innocent because I doubt she's one to kill people. I don't know. It's gonna be a huge kaboom like before, right? Can we just open the fucking door? It's in your hands. It means I trust you. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. At least Makoto is a little bit self-aware. He reached out and put my hand on the door. I closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. With silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. She hasn't killed anyone and she's been by far the most helpful of them all. But maybe she sees killing as the most efficient method of action right now. But most efficient course of action right now. Also, like, she's just too efficient of a person. Maybe she playing the long game. Yeah. In a word, the room was strange. It looks like a data center. I mean, all the rooms up till now was strange. But this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't the surface fear like the rest of the school. Here the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread. Hiro extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all these monitors on the wall. Look at what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered. I think this room is very cool. This is... It's the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. Why are you guys surprised? Obviously they have this kind of thing. The only thing I would be surprised about is how easily it's accessible. Like, why would they have it included in the school building? All the cameras in the school feed back into this room. And they're displayed here on these monitors. So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. Why are you so surprised? This is why I don't like the game. They are so surprised all the time. This makes perfect sense. The only thing that doesn't make sense is how accessible this place is. Then this room is the mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The mastermind's room. I guess it makes sense. So the mastermind was here, watching us. Then I think this settles it. Huh? The body in the garden. If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Mukuro Ikusaba, and she was the mastermind. Then the mastermind is dead? Like, really? Really dead? The only reason they'd include it is that it's part of it. The naivety is a little annoying. Yeah. It is. It would seem so. For serious? It's too bad if they had to go and die before Master killed himself. The mastermind is dead. Could that really be true? What's that mean? It's all... Oh my gosh, you stupid bitch. Because I mean, the body. Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So who was it that... But if the mastermind really is dead, it means we can finally get out of this hellhole. We gotta hurry up and find the exit. Come on. No. We have to check this area thoroughly first. But what about the exit? If the mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. Right now, we need to find out why the mastermind set up this Life or Death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the mastermind was obviously murdered. So you think so too, huh? The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There is absolutely no doubt. The game is so loud. Was it always this loud? I have my headphones volume setting very low right now, and it's still really loud. Should I point out that if the mastermind was truly dead, they would have been able to leave by now? Exactly. Yeah, I don't know if it's this easy. But why is it gotta be that way? I mean, who could have even done it? What do you mean? Why it gotta be that way? And what do you mean who would have done it? Maybe one of you? Maybe Kyoko? Or maybe internal issues? Why would the mastermind just kill themselves? Why would they do that? Well, not if the whole thing was automated as if to let the killer walk amongst them. When to investigate the purpose and identity of the mastermind. Now do you understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to Master ever again. The mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answers to those questions. I doubt it. But that doesn't change the fact that everything points to Kyoko, and like you said, she's way too efficient with stuff, so she'd most likely be the one who wouldn't be caught super easily. This feels way too obvious. Yeah, it is. But I'm really intrigued though, this is such an intriguing situation. I feel like this chapter of all the chapters actually makes me excited to see where it goes. missed the last stream, so I'm a bit behind. It's okay. It's totally okay. Nothing... actually, something did happen. So Kyoko gained access to some room, and she went missing. And then Makoto had like 1 day sickness, where he was having like really bad sleep, and then he woke up to someone trying to murder him with a knife. And it's the same knife that lies now next to the body, and the mask the killer was wearing is the same the body was wearing when we found the body. And the murder was not successful, and after that Makoto saw the face of Kyoko, and then we haven't seen Kyoko since. That is like, I think that is like the most major like thing maybe that happened last time, I think. Also the school has chickens now. It reminds me, in the last stream I was telling you that the headmaster could have been the dude who was killed in the first stream. I bet someone who we thought was dead isn't, and that's the attempted murder. I think you and Jeff, you have the similar idea that Jeff has, yeah. We'll see how it goes. Let's begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the mastermind. I doubt we will. I wanna see what this door has to do. Kinda creepy, it's got a picture of Monogama on it. I think it's really cool. If Monogama wasn't a pervert sexualizing underage people, I would be really cool with this door, but it always locked her. But if you use that key that opened this room, you don't get any good information out of this after all. We just found the monitor room instead of actually gaining any access to the actual room. From my extensive experience from watching Poirot. Yeah. Nope, no good. It won't even fit in the keyhole. Well, don't worry about it, everything's fine. The mastermind is dead, so nothing's gonna happen to us. Oh, shut up. The mastermind's gone, so no, shut up. Can we try to, like, get some... I mean, there were tools in the garden, we could use them and to break down the door. Okay. Yeah, let's look at this monitor here. Nothing is showing up on this one. Is that TV antenna? It's just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def and what if it's Yasuhiro's grandma this whole time? And she made the only mistake of bringing the TV here, and now we can unravel her identity? That would be great. Ryūki, tier list of the remaining characters. Go. Oh no. Tier list. Shit. Shit. Okay, S tier. Kyoko. A tier. A tier. No. B tier. Could be Makoto. No, this is really hard. Okay, there's S, A, B. How do they go? Is it just A, B, C, D, E, F? Fuck. Is this by like how much I like them? I can put them in an order. I like Kyoko the most. Then comes Makoto. Then comes Byakuya. Then comes Genocide Jill. Then comes Toko. Then comes Yasuhiro. I think. Alright, but Aoi also exists. Wait. First comes Kyoko. Then comes Makoto. Then comes Byakuya. Then comes Genocide Jill. Then comes Aoi. Then comes Toko. Then comes as last Yasuhiro. S, A, B, C, D, E, F. Yeah. So I guess I'd say Yeah, S tier, Kyoko. A tier, no one. B tier, Makoto and Byakuya. C tier, Genocide Jill. D tier, Aoi. F tier, Doko and Yasuhiro, maybe. Like, without thinking it that much, that is my like first initial idea, like thought, okay? Just like in a very fast-paced thinking. I'm gonna say the one who potentially isn't actually will be either Mondo, Celeste, and Ryuki. Yeah, because they have been obliterated. Also Leon. They have all been obliterated. Do you watch TV? Sunday morning, Hina's here. Are we talking about me? Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on, come on, come on. Let's try. Let me work my magic and you'll be quantum leaping your way to TV land beyond you know it. Before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about? I mean, they can try watching TV if they really want to. I'm fine with that. Yeah, they have the most unnatural deaths. Yeah, but there's like nothing remaining of those bodies. Mondo turned into butter. Leon turned into a smashed Leon. Celeste was burned and Junko was spiked in front of everyone's eyes. Although this is a game. They could bring Junko back. Just play Minecraft, it'll be okay. This is a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high performance PCs, nothing like ancient laptop alter egos installed on. They seem to be locked. Just use a fighting spirit to force your way. Oh, that's not how PCs work. Huh? Yeah, exactly. What century are you from? The mastermind must have been using this to monitor the network. An alter ego. There's no point in thinking that about now. Yes, let's not think about alter ego right now. Okay, there's the world map. Why do we have the world map? It's really a ridiculous amount of monitors here. And the mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. No shit. Stabbed a lot out of an actual execution or murder. Maybe alter ego will make a return. Alter ego? I don't know. Could he? I mean, maybe Chihiro did manage to make 2 alter egos. I don't know. It's a game that doesn't necessarily follow all real life rules. As long as I have this. Look at the monster go. It's like a feast for all the eyes. How much is a monthly membership? What is this? Yes, her turns into a fucking machine. What? Oh, what's wrong? Good news for you all. Sunday morning kitties out there. I think I got the TV working. Now all we gotta do is switch it on. Then do it. Freaking idiot mastermind. All the guys need to cut free from his regrets of the outside world. And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time? They really thought they could get away with it? Okay, let's see. Why is she so gross? I don't know. I don't know. I'm really glad we don't have Toko and Hifumi going on at the same time. Yes, Hifumi was also a pervert. This is... It's the feed coming from surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it? What are you doing? That's really weird. You're weird. Weird in every way possible. And not just weird. Super weird. But this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. How is it showing the camera feed? Also, would it be able to add some background to vid chat? It often ends up unreadable. Add some background to vid chat? Oh, you mean on the screen? Yeah, I sometimes think about it, but I don't find it that like important. But yeah, I've been thinking about it. But it's like, I don't know, because there is the chat, like how do you call it? Like the chat on YouTube side. So I haven't like found it that important. I've been thinking like it would be nice if it had like white edges, for example, around the text or something like that. But yeah, true, yeah. I mean, I have thought about it, but then it like obscures some vision from the game. Although if it was like transparent thing, maybe it would be fine. But you have a point. I sometimes think about the same thing. I'll write it down. I'm really bad at making stuff happen maybe, but I can write it down to see if there's solutions into, for example, adding edges for the text, making it more visible in that way. It's just that the ways of editing how the chat looks are quite limited, I feel like, or that has been my experience. Yeah, there we go. I have now written it down. Okay, good idea. Let's give that a try. Exactly. It went through each channel one by one. But on every channel it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center. What the heck? Is it broken or something? No, there must be some kind of trick to it, some weird setup. A trick? What kind of trick? I'm not sure, but... Why are you so surprised by this? You know what, you freaking bastards? Monokuma? You're supposed to be dead. Well, the teddy bear showed up, yeah. Me? Dead? Don't be freaking stupid. Exactly. You're acting kind of strange. Something seems different. Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 3 years already. It's been like half a day at most. Oh, you're alive again. Don't they remember? There's an endless amount of supply of monokumas, probably. Based on game logics. Like, there's multiple monokumas. Monokuma's a robot. And that's it. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see. The moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretended to be dead, all for this moment. You just realized something? Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead after when you see a bear. I mean, it's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now. Ah ha ha ha. And that's that. Well, it's almost time to cut off your past, so full of hope, and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you all have way more fun in this killing game? You can't be serious. We have to keep going. Are you stupid? Expect Monokuma AI soon. An endless supply of Monokumas could perchance there be an endless supply of Mastermind in the next games. Who knows? Wasn't it so that in Squid Game, the winner would become the next, like, Squid Game, like, mastermind in a sense? Or what was it? Just that the winner is let go, and then I don't remember. I just wonder. I feel like I've seen the plot before where the person who survives becomes a mastermind themselves. I don't know. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here? How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides, this life isn't all bad, you know. I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you... Kyoko said isn't all bad. Monokuma is using a similar language to Kyoko. Monokuma is using the same kind of language as Kyoko. Takes the reins. Like, what I know for a fact is Monokuma doesn't leave the franchise in like any game. There's always a sign of him or just him. Yeah, exactly. He is the mascot of the game. This place is the worst. If it's the worst, doesn't that mean you're in despair? I improved from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. You guys really struck gold when you found the TV. Yes, indeed. The TV is an essential part of your school life here. Nani? Monokuma and Eldritch entity here, just creating chaos, yeah. Look at that antenna, so why is just showing us surveillance feed? Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood gushing secret and tell you about it. The TV is absolutely without a doubt displaying the signal coming in on the antenna. Are we being live streamed? Huh? What does that mean? It's displaying the signal? It's just us standing here. Monokuma is Cthulhu's little brother. Ah, you're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you. This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. Called it. Called it. Called it. Nyuubki in bear form. Nyuubki. Let me Google that. Nyuubki. Nyuubki. Oh. Oh. Right. Oh. Yes. Exactly. Lovecraftian horror creature. This killing game's, yes, said already. It doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm sure I understand the deeper meaning. What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this? It can be... Have they taken over the airways somehow? Waves somehow? The camera feed is being broadcast? No way, that's impossible. That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. Are you being serious right now? I mean, why are everyone so surprised about this? It for sure is disturbing, but I heard of a kind of creaking. But the sound was coming from my own mind, like a boat tossing in the ocean. My mind had begun to creak and groan. Everything has a meaning, you know? All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries. Even me luring you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience to show them true despair like they'd never seen it before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment. You're lying. This was on TV, the police and everyone would be going crazy. Oh my, oh owie. Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us. What if they already did? But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you. Who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally though, so whatever. But to take control of all communications like that, you need an astronomical amount of resources. Yeah? So how could things have come this far? Well, a secret is something you all need to do first, remember? Yeah, duh, there's the little business of... Are we gonna go to the trial? Oh, okay, now we do the investigation. Oh, shit. I was like, are we gonna go to the trial without even investigating the body? Evan, give it all you got, okay? You know, I wouldn't be surprised if one day, in real life, this kind of reality show would come to light. Like, oh no, we discovered this horrible show and it was financed by this and this people and these people. I would not be surprised at all. It would be horrible, of course. But a lot of people with a lot of money do horrible things all the time. So, this wouldn't be that surprising. Reality was incomprehensible, the truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think that it took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I've always had this idea too, but it was secretly administered by an alien entity. You mean you had this idea too that I just said? But that thought was administered by an alien entity, so you feel like an alien entity is inside of your head, like administering. Just toying with our pen. I mean, that is theory for sure. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of things we don't know, so that could be a chance. Maybe what some people believe to be a god is just that alien entity administering everything. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. Yeah, like making a TV broadcast about human battle royales. Yeah. I mean, it has been already like a thing to watch people kill each other on a stadium, right? I bet that still happens somewhere in some shady areas, in some shady corners of the earth. But, you know, we just don't know about it much. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment and how is he still alive? Don't you get it? It's a fucking robot. If it's a robot, you can rebuild it. If it has a software, they just like, you know, they just putting that. Monokuma already told at the very beginning that there's multiple Monokumas. We have already established that. No, that finally we could get out of here. What did he say about a class trial? No, that part's obvious. Class trial is the class trial. What it means is that at this point we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What? I thought we could. Iksoba was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills the condition. If Monokuma is still alive and active, it means that the mastermind Mugura Iksoba isn't dead. So naturally that body can't belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. There's not a possibility. There are endless possibilities, Byakuya, because this is a game. Kyoko's been murdered? Oh, it's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. Those shoes do remind me of Kyoko though. To have it end like this. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it. Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Anyway, we'd better begin. We're gonna have a class trial. And that means the killer... Correct. It must be one participating in our school life. Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying now. I don't have time to explain now. There is a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. This is how this game works, after all. Yay! Let's do. Due to explosion, the victims' identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. They were alive before the blast? So it was Toko who killed the Is Toko the murderer? So wait, so there's no solid proof the dead was Kyoko. No, there is no solid proof. Also, the music is kinda banging, but I was about to say, is it so that it was made so that Toko is now the killer? This is really odd. Had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually is. So there was a stab wound, multiple injuries from multiple days passed, and there was a blunt object in the head. And then finally killed by the explosion? Also, the hair color doesn't really match with Kyoko. This is really odd. It is really odd. Let's go investigate. Nice. I really like the music though. Okay, time to get started. I need to check anywhere that may be important from the end to the other. Okay, one end to the other. Let's check the body now. Okay, there's a symbol in the hand. Fingernails, or fake nails, they're really long. They seem like they get in the way of normal activity. You don't say anything about the wolf tattoo? What about the wolf? Oh, there we go. It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. That's a cool tattoo. Speaking of body modifications, I sent an email yesterday to a piercing store to reserve a time for Thursday to get myself snakebite piercings. I'm really looking forward to it. Like, I was talking about like body modifications and stuff like that with a friend. It wasn't on New Year's, it was before that, I think. Or was it after? I don't know, time's really weird. Time doesn't move. before New Year's. Anyways, yeah, I know, right? It's nice. Yeah, we were talking about body modification, and I was like, yeah, right. Right. Why shouldn't I just like go for it now? Because like it's been like this thing I've been like sorry. At one point in my life I was like I don't know, I was just aimlessly laying on my floor and thinking things, and then came across with the idea of like who I wanted to, like I started to think like who did I want to become when I was a child, and then there were like few things, like piercings was one thing, and tattoos, and then like platform shoes. And I was like, why haven't I gotten these things? And from then on, I instantly that day, with savings, I ordered myself platform shoes. And then during that winter, I got more piercings and stuff like that. And then the next year, I think from there, I got a tattoo and all those. Like I was like, why haven't I done this? Like I've just listlessly been laying on the ground, on the floor, not the ground, on the floor, just not doing anything. And I was like, if these things could make me happy, why haven't I done these before already? It's like, it's been for my whole life, it's been a plan and something I've wished for, and then I started doing those. And now it's been some years since I last got any piercings or anything done. I did get a tattoo in Japan though. But anyway, and I was talking with this person about body modifications and all the things we have in the past wanted to do, or we would be curious to try, and what we see as just cool. And I was like, right, lip piercings. I've been wanting to get a lip piercing for a long time. And then I went to check the websites, and I saw snake bites, and I was like, oh, that looks really good. And then I was like, okay, I have a little bit of money left from Christmas. I could use that. And for the same money, I would get like, even if I don't want to always have piercings on two sides, it costs the same amount to get snake bites as it would cost to get just one side done. So I would just rather just get both sides done, and then if I change my mind later on, it doesn't cost me any, like I won't be wasting money anyway. I recently got my navel industrial piercings done. I'm so happy. Oh, industrial is maybe my favorite piercing though. Yeah, I had an industrial piercing. It was one of the things I really wanted. And it healed very good. It healed very nicely until I took it off for a while, and then I had to force it back on. And then I had this, we were doing wrestling drunk with my friends, because that is something we did at the time sometimes. Don't ask questions. And so the healing process got a little sabotaged, and then it didn't, like, it got a major piercing bomb. And for a while, like a few years, I think it's a year. No, it's been like 2 years. So I don't remember how long it's been. Anyway, I didn't do anything about it. I just had the piercing on with the piercing bomb, but then this winter I decided to finally take it off and let it heal up, and let it like completely heal up, and I'll just try it again another time. Wrestling drunk on Maui. I don't really have any piercings or tattoos, but I'm probably gonna get a tattoo on my back later. Like, ooh, do you have a theme or a design you have thought about already? I really would like to have like this long, big tattoo that would go from like the side of my thigh up like my side, and then end like around maybe my mid, like upper back, not upper back. It's like this what the fuck do we even call this part of your body in English? Let me Google it. Or not Google, just look at the dictionary. Lapa. Shoulder blade, right, shoulder blade, or like around there, below shoulder blade. I'd like to have like this massive thing. I've been thinking of like a certain kind of blonde, maybe. I mean, we'll see about it. Yeah, I'm really tight on money, so I can't really consider tattoos at the moment. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, and so I dumped a bucket of water on it, which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? Yeah, top body is wet. Did we already see this? I threw water on it. There's nothing strange. Yeah. Exploded body analysis. So there's nothing more to the body. Is there? The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. Isn't wet, nothing weird. Okay. I haven't seen everything there is to see. This hole here. The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burned up. There's only one little piece left. Okay, that's all. I feel like the piercing tattoo community is always really positive. Yeah! Yeah, exactly. My theme would be about my family, especially my siblings, like a cross or a tree with small orb symbols on it, representing all. It sounds really sweet. It sounds really sweet, and they're like, the symbols sound really cool. Yeah. I feel like people who wear like especially people in like punk and like heavy metal communities are just the sweetest. Like I feel really safe around people who have a lot of piercings and tattoos for some reason. But it's like just really sweet, and I really like the energy of like, yeah, go for it, you know? If it means something to you, all the more reason to get it. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna do our zodiac signs, even though I'm not very into that flow. But I mean, if you want to do that, then go for it. Yeah. It's not just to prevent confusion. And it's really cool. It's a really cool idea. These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like that before. Where? Wait, was it there? I'll have to double check that later. What are you talking about, Makoto? What is that? What is there? It's weird. Then there's the knife lying on the ground. It must be the knife used. Yes, Monokuma said the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. This would cause a fatal injury? Either way, this knife, it looks really familiar. Wait, is it? Oh yes, it is, Makoto. How are you so slow? It's the same knife. Imagine if it can't be, but imagine if it was actually Makoto who murdered this person, but had like some kind of like memory loss, I don't know, something like that going on. Maybe Makoto was drugged. There are just too many strange coincidences. However, the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. Makoto is a serial killer, lol. Yeah, they're dumb teens. They are. And that same knife was used to stab the same mask character we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked, I was in a kind of trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. Maybe then I... If this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from that last night. Maybe it's to say that the deaths aren't real. What a play. Block. I think it's just censorship. I think it's just censorship. And nothing else. You know? That is my theory. It's to make it all seem less graphic, you know? Should I talk to everyone? Okay, she doesn't have anything to say. Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, you know, before it blew up? If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat, and there was a knife sticking out of the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Ryuki said not to touch it to avoid it getting all bloody. But for how much blood there was in the body, I didn't see any of on the ground around it. Wow, thanks, that was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. But having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better too. But thank you too. Actually, have you seen that kind I don't know if it's actually for real, if it's a real thing. But like this, I saw this picture on Instagram of Chinese blood censorship. Yeah, let me show you. Like it came to me on Instagram, like this picture, and it's really funny when we talk about like pink blood. So apparently in China sometimes they censorship blood with like making it white, which is really not helping it at all, you know. I thought it's like, whether this is real or not, the thought itself is just hilarious. It was this picture that I saw. It looks so much worse in my opinion. Yeah, censorship. Exactly. It's fucking hilarious. Oh my gosh, I love it. I would love to own a copy of this kind of censorship. I mean, really, those flowers are roughly easier, which would smell like corpses naturally. Yeah, I think we googled about it last time. Really interesting plant life. Alright, let's talk to these two too. It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did in the morning to help me remember when it was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next I went to go get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time is it? Well, just before 9 o'clock. That's right. It had to be around 9 o'clock. Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 AM. Okay, my job's done. It's a pretty small job, no shit, yeah. And let's talk to Byakuya. You told me what I wanted to talk to you. What is the point of reaction when we have to converse with him? It's a must in the game and not like a voluntary thing to do. So why make it an option? What do you want to talk about? I'd like to hear your alibi. Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. Why are you asking about it now? And what's nighttime got to do with it? This murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. He has been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was nobody here. So the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. I wanna know what his egg-shaped clothing is. A holster? It is Japanese fashion. Don't question it. I mean, Honestly, I have no idea. Holster. A gun holster, you mean? Why would he have it though? I mean, it's this game, but I don't know. I think it's just fashionable. As a precaution, we made sure to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
So.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I am the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well. You never came to the door, so where precisely were you? I'm telling the truth. I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so... Oh. But now you seem to be at quite the disadvantage here. Why are you so happy about it, Byakuya? The only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? I swear Rich Boy here is weird. He's always on the look for stuff and even messed with the body in chapter 2. I know, right? He has odd hobbies. Okay, the shed. Should we look into the shed? The room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, a pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is this a top? Wait, was there a top in here before? I should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. Then look at it, you stupid! The top is wet and covered with mud and grime. But on the sides, it's totally clean and completely dry. On the side of the top is wet. What is a top? Dictionary. Help me. A tarp. Oh, okay. I see. Something about that bothers me. That's the one thing in here that concerns me. Then we can leave. A big plastic sheet, yeah. We call them presso. In Finnish. I remember there were some chickens in the chicken coop. Weren't there more of them? What's going on, Makoto? I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? 5. So one of the chickens is dead. Oh, not the chickens! The chickens are in... Is the murderer a chicken? A chicken in disguise? So weird, I wonder when it disappeared. I was doing it just before the nighttime last time. That would definitely fight chickens then. What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore Hiro and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? Nice. Chicken coop chickens. I'm gonna drink a little bit. Okay, there's this one panel that controls the sprinklers. 7:30 every morning. Hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? And if the body was here before then, the sprinklers should have gotten it wet. Which means the murder must have taken place after 7:30. But I'm not done. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically that fragment I found before. Somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my somewhere the game highlights the word somewhere as a clue. That doesn't help. Somewhere could be anywhere. The cops are in Kyoko if that's true. Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? It's really distracting, the background music, I gotta say. Even though it's a nice, fresh piece of background music, it just really distracts me. If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko's never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. This game's so picky with its word placement. Yeah. Let's ask the key to Kyoko's room. Let's go and ask Yakia. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping you brought it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all. Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then will you go with me? Find me again later and we'll see. Okay, let's go to somewhere then. But I still choose to believe that Kyoko is innocent if she isn't dead. That is a possibility, certainly. So, can we see the file? Is that a piece of armor? Let's go check the dojo. Wherever that is. It's we back up and then go here. Let's see if the armor is still here. The game doesn't really want to help us with the somewhere, does it? Okay, so it's not here. Where else could it be? Gym? We have to go to every single place in the school building to find where that thing comes from. Let's see. No. Was it not on this floor that we had the murder classroom? Is it this classroom? I mean, what if it's from a murder classroom? No, it's not from here. Then I guess we just leave this floor. Where the fuck could this piece of shit come from? Makoto, you're not really helping with the something. Chemistry lab. I don't think it is that. Is that like... It seems familiar to something that was seen earlier. Where? Where could we have seen anything like this? Fake nails. Hold on just a moment. How do fake nails fit into this picture? What rooms do we have in this floor? Teachers lab, chem lab, music place. Let's see the music place. Maybe they have like something there. Oh no, it's not here. It's here. Music room. In the auditorium. Junka had fake nails because models tend to have them, and she's the ultimate fashion lady or whatever. No? Yeah. That is very much true. I mean, she's the only one to maybe wear fake nails. Kyoko is wearing gloves all the time, so it wouldn't make sense for her to wear impractically long fake nails. If you think about it. Do people do either of you wear fake nails? Do you also wear do you also happen to wear gloves? It just seems really impractical to me. Or you would need like extra long gloves. Oh, that like the sensorily, that just sounds horrible. Okay, let's see the art place. Maybe it could be from the art place. I'm trying my best. I'm going through everywhere to look for the somewhere. They probably need fingerless gloves. Yeah, exactly. So it's not probably Kyoko, because Kyoko is wearing like full-on gloves that are probably made of leather. At least they give the like vibe that they're of leather. But maybe they could be also silk gloves. So it's not from here either. Maybe go back, because this is where the stairs are. We're just gonna have to go through every single floor like this and hope to find whatever the somewhere is. So we have the library here. Let's check that out. There's also the secret room we found with Kyoko. I don't wear fake nails because, well, I'm not gay, plus I'm a guy, but the corpse could actually be during the scopes. Do you know that you don't have to be gay to wear fake nails? You know that? Could actually be during the scopes. It could be. Anyone can wear fake nails. It's just like society's interpretation of gay people and what is seen as somehow like heteronormative. Could it be in the swimming pool? Let's go to the swimming pool too. Well, that I know, but I mostly see gay people in drag queens with them. Yeah, but you know, it doesn't still make one like gay. Or doesn't need to somehow highlight some kind of like queerness. Okay, we're in the swimming pool, but I don't think this is gonna help us at all, so let's leave. Could it be on the first floor somewhere? I just don't recall having a piece ending like that anywhere. It's really bizarre. Okay. It's the nurse's office? Does the nurse's office somehow have something like this? No. Also, Makoto would have probably said something, so let's see the gym. If the glass shelves have something in them. Nothing? Okay. What about the gym? Does the gym still have monochrome here? It does. Oh, I'm so happy I came here. So it's part of the bomb. It's part of the bomb. Okay. Now we have to go to Kyoko's room. We need to find Yakia from somewhere though. I gotta say the background music is really disturbing, so I'm gonna turn off all the sounds from my headphones for now. I'm gonna play this game on silent mode for a while. Does the game want us to go back to garden? Oh no, we have to go back to the garden. Why? Why? Oh, why? Do I have to go all the way home? Bomb is a bomb. I just wonder how they were able to fit the bomb into the head of the of the body, but maybe the bone was actually somewhere else, like not really attached to the body. But we'll see about that. Oh, I'm streaming too much. I think we should soon make a little bit of stretching. I'm also happy that the coffee got muted. A lot of people were protected from unsightly scenes. That is true. That was funny. It was really funny. Man, I was like, when I saw the notification, hey, your video has been blocked, I was like, oh, you don't even have to tell me. She was head being in the morgue while her body got blown up. But the body wasn't dead, necessarily, according to the files, before the bomb. So who knows? Yeah, the kappa is really it was a scene. It truly is an anime, gotta say. It is an anime. Okay, BK, come with me. This probably is the fastest investigation I've done. Get those golden balls, friends. Yes. Maybe I should watch the thing and then make a stream where I just give my like review of it. Okay, let's go to the room. The files could have been tampered with by Monokuma. No, Monokuma doesn't do that kind of stuff. So this is Kyo's room. Hydration time, guys. Hydration. Let's also use this for a little bit of stretching, so... yes. Yo, watch streams. Oh, shit. Oh, my neck crack. Ooh, you don't trust Pervy Teddy Bear? Why not? The Pervy Teddy Bear seems perfectly trustworthy and reliable. I mean, I don't think the teddy bear has any reason to lie or tamper with anything, because the teddy bear is ultimately like smarter than us and like confident. Oh, okay. To the side and to the side. Hands up. We can do the sides. Push them back. And then make a little circle with your elbows. Move your shoulders a little. Alleged dude. One, draw attention away from whoever the mastermind is. By having the teddy bear there. Oh, my chest is also like... the muscles are really tight. Boy. It's good to do some stretching from time to time, isn't it? Even if there is no shrimp to remind us. Where is the shrimp? I haven't heard the shrimp in a while. There's something on the table. It's a wood block decoration. None. I think it's probably a key. The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. Ooh, okay. Okay. What has Kyoko hidden into the locker? Unless I'm mistaken. I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. Okay, so we have to go there soon. It's pink bed sheets. In the drawers, is there anything? No. I guess the bathroom. She might have certain articles hanging out to dry. I'd better not look at. Oh, come on, you. Okay, let's then leave. What else is there to look at? There's the monitor. We can look at the monitor, sure. And then there's the camera. Has it been tampered with? No, nothing. Then to talk with you, is that it? I'll be serious, that's what you made me take. Okay, so there's nothing important in this conversation. Who gave me something? Oh, the letter. True. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Or something has certainly happened, so open it. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets? Okay, let's look under the sheets. Under the sheets. The stretching shrimp hasn't shown up in like 20 minutes. I think it should come every 40-ish minutes. Half an hour to 40 minutes, I think is like what it's set up to. I might be wrong. I don't remember this myself. Anyway, but yes, under the sheets. In the sheets. I found a crumbled up piece of paper. Student registry? Ikusoba? It appears to be Mukuro Ikusoba's profile. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. This must be the blank that Monoko was talking about. Kyoko said that death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. I made an effort to pull myself together, then looked down at the profile sheet. Name, Mukuro Ikusoba. Sex, female. The ultimate soldier. Hello Amy, welcome to the stream. We are just about to figure out who the extra student is who is among us. Nice to meet you. How has your day been? Are you a fan of Danganronpa? Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. Oh. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, she and her family went on a vacation in Europe. She disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Dendril for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she'd received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Curious, so maybe behind the master, maybe behind this whole despair game thing is an international, like, cooperative corporation or something like that. And both, so that is how I got here. Welcome to the stream. And then, like the Norse wolf, did they go somewhere in Scandinavia? Is this Norway? The ultimate soldier, well, yeah. It's a little bit lame. It's a little bit lame. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one is non-fiction and other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare to it. That is how I feel so often when I listen to like crime, real, like, what do you call those, like crime podcasts? I guess sometimes it's like these seasons, like I don't usually listen to like crime podcasts or anything like that, true crime or what do you call those? And then I listen to one, it comes to like YouTube, and then I just spend a whole month listening to the most gruesome stories, and it's like, this shit is real. Or like listening to some interviews of people who have belonged once to mafia. There was like this one person who was part of like a mafia in UK. And it was really interesting to hear this whole story, like how he ended up as part of it and what life was and what the reality of the job was. It's just so beyond anything that is like part of my life at all. Yeah, that reminds me of Wolf's Rain. Wait, sorry, I cannot stay here. I need to do my homework. See you guys later. Have a good luck with the homework. Lovely to have had you here, and maybe see you another time. What is Wolf's Rain? Is that a game, or is it a book, or is it a song, or a mythological story? Wolf's Rain. Oh, it's an anime. Wolf's Rain is awesome. Explained YouTube video, half an hour long. From 2003. Hunted to near extinction, wolves disguise themselves as humans and seek a fabled paradise. Ooh, okay, that sounds like a really interesting premise. This art style. This art style really is nostalgic. Old ass anime. I mean, 2003. Do you think it was any good? I mean, the premise of the story sounds very interesting. Although, does it have that, like, unscientific alpha, omega, beta kind of dynamic thing going on with the wolves? Because I just can't. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things as just an ordinary person, but then I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Huh? You recognize it? The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. Waldemar loved the shit out of it. Okay. Did he ever, like, elaborate further, like, what he loved about it? It's very interesting when sometimes you ask people like what if they have an interest in something, or they like if they have an emotion about something, and you ask like what is behind it, and then you're answered with a blank. I find it really curious. Because it says really very little about anything, just the emotion about it. I usually want a little bit more elaboration. No, we're not close, lol. Oh, I feel that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I get that. Believe me. Anyway, the corps have their uses and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that the Fenrir has already... I feel like our hero is becoming a big player, and a big player is becoming our hero. Ah, it's you. Hmm? What have you got in your pretty little hand there? The photo profile? Sorry if I did. Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against you either. Even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? I can't forgive Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. There's our omniverse, you know?
None.
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about these regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well? I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is, can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you about how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that. When you all first got together in the main hallway back then, there were 15 people there, right? I think the first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. Misunderstanding? Are you saying there weren't actually 15 of you? The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16. So it's just one more, so it is this Mukuro Ikusa, but there's nothing new in this conversation. We gain no new information here. One spot was missing in the trial room. No, I don't remember if there is a spot missing in the trial room. Maybe there is. But it's like we have been hearing about this 16 persons so many times, like it's no new information. There's no shock value in this anymore though, so they don't have to always bring it up. Can we move on? Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. Since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know? Makes sense? That's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm gonna share a little secret with ya. This is seriously? You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you that. She wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see, so Kyoko is not dead. Kyoko is alive. Because she doesn't wear fake nails and the corpse didn't have scars, but a tattoo in hands. The tattoo. Wait, but no, Monokuma specifically said there were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves to hide the scars, which means those fake nails on the corpse. Alright, thinking about Kyoko again. Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. God must have really hated you to make you so dumb. Byakuya has, even though I don't like Byakuya, he has many good lines. Do you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said that there's 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student too. Obviously, Monokuma is trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules of the game. But why would he tell us that? And why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's when Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case? Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. No, Kyoko is not dead. Kyoko is alive. That will explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and then she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Kyoko is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? No, I don't think so. Did Junko have a tattoo on her hand, or did we ever see the back of her hands? I doubt it. I doubt she had. In general, I don't know how I guess faithful the game is to like Japanese beauty standards of the time or at any point, but the censorship of tattoos in Japanese media, I think if we had a fashionista, especially of the style Junko was like wearing, I doubt she would get her hands, of all places at least, tattooed. If she had a tattoo, she would have it in a place that is easily coverable and could, like, you know, she could add like some kind of I'm thinking this too much. Sorry. It's just I recently studied a bit about like the Japanese tattoo, like contemporary like tattoo issues, and I doubt a model, a fashionista would have her like hand tattooed. Maybe I can be wrong. Like who knows? But I just if we are were to apply real life Japanese like mainstream models, I doubt a tattoo. Especially like 2010, but who knows? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when this first began. I've changed my mind. Mukureko-sama isn't the culprit. Oh, what makes you say that? Without Mukuro, the ultimate despair was the mastermind's true identity. And if that's true, Monokama's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point. Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would-be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense than to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say definitely does seem possible, but if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. Alright, we have to go to the dojo. Right, can you just move us there? Thank you. I don't wanna like walk through the school every time. Okay, let's look at the number 6 locker. There are wooden lockers here. They use the wood block keys, just like at those super traditional public bathhouses. Did you see the locker farthest to the right? I know I'm not stupid, so just try it. Okay, let's go. I took out the wood block key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock, and the locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened. I'm impressed we aren't in the trials yet. Yeah. But I think after the dojo, there's not gonna be much left. I think very soon we are gonna be in the trials. It's already been 2 hours. There are arrows in here. Looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium. Was the chicken killed to make arrows? Are the chicken feathers? Why the achoo? Yeah, I knew it. I felt the achoo coming. What was it said? Because they're titanium, they're like sturdier? Strong sticks. Titanium arrows has been added to the truth bullet section of the handbook. There's also a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a blood stain? If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case. Okay, so we have a duct tape. Something wrong? It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room? Or perhaps... Get it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location. There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Vended. Wait a second. Where do we get information about Vended? Archive? Do you really think the archive would have information on Vended? Of all things? Of course the school has information about Vended. It's convenient and it's also related to the student. The Ryuki seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to the shelf in the back. He quickly returned with a file in hand. Oh, sorry. Yes, yeah. What language is this? It's probably German? Oh, French, sorry. Does Fender mean something in French? Are you gonna end the stream once we enter the track? No, I was thinking I was gonna stream until the chapter is done. Although my throat does hurt and I am tired, but we'll see how it goes. We go with the flow. But it would be satisfying to end the stream with the trial, so it might be like a 5-hour stream this time. I'm pretty sure most high schools can't speak French, at least in Japan. Whatever, I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. Thunder is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fender, the Wolf of Ragnarok. They're Wolf of Ragnarok, so it is like related to Norway and Scandinavian mythology. Their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago they completely ceased all activity. At present their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they acquired. Some, however, believe there was mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded. Isn't Fender the one who kills Uri? I don't remember. Isn't Fender like Loki's son? Fender, let me Google this. A monstrous wolf in Norse mythology. Fenrir plays a key role during the events of Ragnarok, where he is foretold to assist in setting the world aflame, resulting in the collapse of humanity and society and killing the god Odin. Yeah, you are right. Fenrir, a mole with Hel, and Jörmungand is a child of Loki. Yes, I remembered correctly. Yes, son of Loki. Does kill Odin. Yeah, I remember once reading like few books about Norse mythological events. Somewhere like retellings and somewhere like inspired, but it's been a while. They ended up a member of Foxhound.
Nanda.
This all sounds like some kind of alternative reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are a part of our world. Their battlefields are much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it so also exciting, he says while frowning angrily. So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fender. The report said something about where the name Fender comes from, right? That's right, it said it's the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they are a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fender somewhere on their body. So it is, the dead body is this 16th student Mikuro Ikusaba. So it is Mikuro Ikusaba's body, and now we enter the class trials. Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us. Organisms, the earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. Alright, I'm gonna have the game a little louder. I didn't realize there's voice acting here. I think I wanna push myself a little bit and do the class trial in this stream. So we're gonna aim for 4 hours. It would be lovely to have this all done in 2 hours. Okay, this whole trial thing. We can skip all the unnecessary talk. And to ensure that we can get through this trial thing, let's remember to stretch regularly. Where are the stretch reminders? I gotta see, have you heard any of them? Let me see what's up with that. Pop-ups, stream, stretch. I don't know, it should be there. Should be there. How about the... Yeah, should be there. I just haven't heard it. Weird. Although I have had my headphones really low, so maybe that's why. Let's just get into the trials. Makato's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you? Are you jealous? Are you making some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself? Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. Any second. He'd show up at any time. Well, I imagined what was about to happen. I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But we stood there for 5 full minutes waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10. Hydration. What's going on here? Why hasn't Monogama shown up yet? Maybe he died again? What should we do? Should we keep waiting here or... What? Jesus. Did I scare you? I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? Made you wait? You got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can start till everyone's here now, can't we? Yeah, because Kyoko isn't here. Have you heard the English version of their voices? Do they have English versions of their voices? I might just noticed the voice acting in Japanese. I'm so used to the English version of his voice. I didn't even know there's English version of the game. like audio voice acting. I've been waiting for Kyoko. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. When I heard that voice, we all spun around Luke. No. I'm here and no rules being broken. Kyoko! Kyoko, you're still alive? No! That's a ghost! Stop talking. Okay, let's go to the trial, please. You're so selfish, so spoiled. There's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. Okay, let's just go. I think Kyoko is the murderer. So really didn't die? Of course I didn't die. Thank God, I'm so glad. Maybe that chicken is the murderer. Does they have English versions of their voices? I think you can change it in settings. I knew she was alive. Yeah, that much was obvious, I think. Although the shoes the Mukuro Ikusawa was wearing were kind of Kyoko style. We have to now go to the trial. Can we just skip that part? Can we talk to Kyoko? Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. There aren't many monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea, but it has been discovered. And why did you find out? When did you find out? So now I finished my search and came back down, just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late? I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to? Actually, to be precise, not quite. I used one of my secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. Any lock? I can go all over the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Just now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation. Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her. That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would you say it's a crucial moment for her? Interesting. She also does use similar language to Monokuma, saying it's not all bad. Maybe she's also related to the Vendetta group. This time the clucking was loud enough to hurt my ears and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. I still choose to believe Kyoko is innocent. You cannot convince me otherwise. She has to be innocent. There's no way it was her who committed the murder. Maybe. But she's my main suspect right now. Aside from also the chicken. The chicken is also a suspect for me. In the dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes. Kyoko peeled. But it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair. Oh, it's disgusting. Okay, so they do change the interior each time, and this is horrible. What are these colors? I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed. Let's get on with the show. And so the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Also again, like I said in last Danganronpa stream, once you reach an ending, I will tell you a few things about this game that you could try to do. Yeah. Let's, before we enter, let's do another stretching, because there's no stretch reminders for some reason. Oh my god. Okay. I suggest you guys also do a little bit of stretching. Because it does you good. You shouldn't just shrimp all the time. It's good for the muscles. Also a little bit of massage for the neck. Ugh. It's gonna be exhausting. I really need, at some point in my life, a good chair. Hello Lou, you came into the stream at a key time where we just entered the class trial. You are gonna get to the meat of things and see who is the killer, who is the murderer of this episode. Wait, why are we going through the basics explanation? Specifics of the victim. Oh, great, they have voice acting in this part. Heck yeah. How has your day been, Lou? What have you done today?
キリギリならそこにいるじゃない。違う、あれは幽霊だ。幽霊。マジで。足もある。幽霊。Not the fucking ghost, bruh. She has legs and stuff. That's because she's like the latest evolution of ghost technology. This is stupid. Okay, let's prove. One important house that proves the body doesn't belong to her. Kyoko's piercing glare. Let's talk about the gloves. She has scars in her hands. Oh, did stretching stream just happened? I just didn't hear it. Okay, well, let's do it again. Okay, to the left. To the right. Up. Up, 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 up. Okay. Ah, it feels good to move your body. Especially sitting on a shit chair, like the one I'm sitting on. Tebukuro. I love the word tebukuro. It's handbag. We have talked about this in the past already, but in Japanese, the straight translation for the word gloves is handbags. I think that is just so funny. But my day was pretty very nice. I prepared a raclette for my family and it was really fun. Oh, that sounds really nice. That sounds really nice. Family time and all. And now you can continue today with murder mystery. Scars on your hands. But I know things about this game no one really knows yet, unless they've played it or seen playthrough of it upon it. Best way to continue a day. Yes, a murder mystery. So Jeffers, have you gone through the whole iceberg of Danganronpa? You've gone to the deep ends of subreddits and theories and explanations. There's no way that corpse was Kyoko, but if I can't prove why... Okay, make your argument! Tattoo on the right hand, exploded bunny lenses and fake nails. Okay. Are we really arguing? Are we really wasting our time on whether Kyoko is a ghost? Burned up in an explosion. Fake nails. I think tattoo on the right hand doesn't really fit into anything. So maybe everybody wasn't wearing gloves. Wearing gloves before the explosion? Maybe? Okay, on first go, fuck yeah. Pretty much sure, but I have also been dropping really subtle and obvious hints depending on who you ask for you. I'm really dumb. I'm a dumb. I don't put too much effort into thinking this game. There's no way the cops was wearing gloves. Oh, I'm so happy they come up, like they bring this up. Tebukuro. I love the word, I just can't help it. You don't know about women, huh? They're complicated like that. What the fuck?
この手袋は日常生活に支障をきたさない分、私の手の大きさに合わせて作られている。
Yes, they're special gloves.
付け爪なんかしていたらこの手袋はつけられないぞ。
Yes.
じゃあこれではっきりしたよね。当然だろう。キリギリはそこにいるんだからな。
Yeah, we just wasted like 10 minutes on this bullshit because Yasuhiro.
最初からそう言っている。
Identity of the victim. Is make your argument time. I would probably be able to figure out what hints are obvious and which are subtle, but I'm never telling long. Unless someone goes back on the streams, but I don't know. Tattoo into right hand. I think it's the thing.
死体の顔は燃えてて判別不可能だし。
Oh, sorry. I think he did because there is pieces of recognition in the body, like the hand. Sorry, we should look through the whole conversation first. Description in the monochrome file. Can't identify the body. Okay, maybe identify the body. Let's try that. Let's try the tattoo thing or the identify the body. Oh, come on, you bullshit game. Let's try again. Let's try aiming on the left side. There we go. Beautiful. How is it not obvious the body is of Mokuro, whatever her name was? Why do we waste our time on this conversation? We know what it is. My question is, maybe we are just completely wrong about her role. Maybe Mukuro Ikusoba is not the mastermind.
死体の身元を知るための手がかりは彼女の手の甲にあった。
なんだか変わったデザインだけど、これって犬？
犬？
主人様に惚れされたのね。私はあなたのメス犬ですって意味で。
What the fuck? Doko? What the fuck? What the heck? Can we... Oh, let's fast forward. It should become clear. The profile. It's our evidence, right? But overall, I know everything about each game, including this the corporate image trial. I mean, I think if one has a memory of a game, I think of Danganronpa, the main things people pay attention to is the culprits and the deaths. It's a death scene, so it would make sense. Defender the Metaspheres, yes. Do you know about this? Is make your argument. Oh, Hangman's Gambit, shit. I feel like this is going very fast though. It's W. It's gonna be a little proof. Oh, we need an F. I feel like this is so easy. It's weird. It's just that the case is confusing, but everything feels so fast.
北欧神話のトラブルメーカーであるロキと
トラブルメーカー。
女巨人アングルの間の子であるとされている。
Yeah, there was like this retelling of the female giant, who's the mother of Loki's kids, having a relationship with some other, like it was like this lesbian retelling of these characters, some really like some side character of the mythology and the mother of those children. I remember vaguely some parts of it. I think the writing itself was quite nice, but the plot was kind of meh, I guess. I'll say this one trial may have more than one potential culprit. Could be possible. I bet the chicken is one of them. Maybe we are wrong about that. It's really refreshing to have them talk, so I can keep quiet and keep taking care of my throat. The left side of it hurts, and yesterday I was trying to eat carrots that were like raw, so they were hard. It hurt. It hurt a lot. It was painful because I didn't have anything else to eat that wouldn't require preparing. So I was eating like small pieces of carrot, and I was hungry. Yes. Yes. Maybe she wasn't the mastermind. Again, also, maybe the people behind this all, maybe mastermind is actually just like democracy. Just a group of people voting. Maybe she was just in ultimate despair in her life. Maybe she was the most depressed and miserable person alive. No, but she was ultimate soldier. True. True. Although maybe becoming a veteran is like becoming despairy. So maybe she changed from ultimate soldier to ultimate despair. Oh, come on, let's not focus on what is normal, let's focus on what is happening. Just another participant. Maybe she is related to the case that, or the tragedy. Maybe she caused the situation in the classroom in 5th law. Yes, thank you, Monokuro. Otherwise this is gonna take way too many hours. I stick my family name. Your family name? There is a murder. So someone has murdered. A Mr. 17th person? Oh, just 16. Maybe... If it is not Kyoko, my second guess of a murder, I don't think it's Toko. And I doubt it's Aoi. So it's either Yasuhiro or Byakuya. I'd say Yasuhiro. I'll go with that. Makoto and Kyoko. I'd say Yasuhiro is sus. We know very little about him too. He has hung out in the gardens. Maybe he has psychic skills. Maybe he's more dangerous than we know. Yeah, that's their alibi. So that's why they suspect me and Kyoko. somehow
ちょっといいかな。
alibi thing? Do we have something?
反論の前に殺人が起きた時間帯を
Idea of what
もう少し正
time?
確に割り出したいんだ。
Yes.
好きにしろ。
俺は戸上っちと一緒にあれは夜時
So 10 o'clock
そこから
before 10.
死体を発見するまでのあれ
鶴橋を取りに行ったか
That was around 9.
これだ。
We found the body at 9
死体を
o'clock
発見したのは
because that's when Doko had to take the tool
確かに
or fetch the tool from the
僕は
shed.
昨日夜時間でも朝9時より前
But it has happened between
7時30分くらいだった。食堂に入る時に確認した。
つまりナイギッチのアリバイがねえのは夜
between 10 p.m. and 9 p.m. Wait, how has it happened between 10 p.m. and 9? Oh, I'm so stupid. No alibi from 10 p.m. till 7:30 a.m. But you do have because the body was not wet because of the sprinklers. Because the sprinklers go off at 7:30. And that is our alibi.
殺人が
Or
起き
is
たと
it?
思われる時間帯は夜
It
10
is.
時から。
But okay, no. Oh wait, I used the wrong fucking bullet. Sorry, I thought the sprinklers were chosen.
殺人が起きたと思われる時間帯は夜10時から朝9時までの
And 9.
夜10時朝7時30分。
それだけの時間があれば殺人は可能。ナイギ、何か反論があれば
Okay, should we have the sprinklers at the 7:30 or at the 10 p.m.? Let's try the 7:30 first.
10時から朝9時まで。
Because that is
10時から朝
when...
7時30分の間だったよね。
No, it doesn't work. Okay, let's try Byakuya's statement with the sprinklers.
殺人が起きたと夜10時から。
There we go. Destroyed. We have destroyed Byakuya.
いや、殺人が起きたのは夜。
なぜそう。
植物庭園のスプリンクラーは
Exactly, they go off at 7:30 every morning.
つまり死体が死体は水で濡れていなきゃおかしいんだよ。
Yes.
ちょっと待ちなさいよ。死体は濡れてたはず。
No, it wasn't because half of it was dry.
それは違うんだ。違う？濡れてるのは下の口がどうとか言うつもり？承知しないわよ。そんないや
What
ら
are
し
you
いこと。
saying? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet?
そうじゃなく
I
て
don't understand. But it's fine. It's the spring. Yes.
そうやってスプリンクラーを否定することで私の
Why
存
is
在自体を
Doko
否定
being
す
so
るつも
weird
りなの
about
ね。
this? And again, she did get exploded. I mean, she's so fucking weird. Yeah,
ス
exactly.
プリンクラーが関係ないって言うなら根拠を言ってみなさいよ。
Doko, chill. Think about think about dry things. Cold and dry things. Is it again make your argument out the moment of truth? No. It's
見てみない
stupid.
からバカなのよ。知らないわよ。待ちなさいよ。私が正しいのよ。バカなのよ。知らないわよ。待ちなさいよ。私が正しいのよ。見てみないから。私を責めるの。
Okay. This is horrible. I don't see what she's saying. I'm just focusing on the game, but I think we destroyed her. I hate this part of the games. I hate it too. Oh!
これで証明するよ。
Oh, she's dead. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate the musical
スプリンクラーのせい
part.
じゃないってことは爆破後の死
Oh,
体の
we
状況を見れば
we
わかるはずだよ。
totally destroyed them in the musical battle.
あの死体って上半身だけが濡れてて、もし
Exactly. Toko. Toko, no. Yeah, me too. I kind of wish I wish Toko was the murderer so we can just kill her. Guess of the bucket, we know it already. I hope you're ready for more in the later games. If you play them. I do own the second game for whatever reason, so I think I do end up playing it because I have put money into it. Does the third game or the last game like close the whole situation? Like does like this whole plot get a conclusion at the last game?
体がスプリンクラーで濡れてないな。スプリンクラーが作動する朝7時。じゃあ殺人が起きたのは。でも苗木のアリバイがないのって昨日の夜。
Yeah, so Makoto is safe, so we have an alibi. Kyoko doesn't have an alibi.
一つだけ言っておくわ。私がここで処刑されたら、この学園の謎は明らかにならない。だから絶対にそうはさせない。
That is a really okay. Do we? Okay, I'm a little disappointed for Kyoko like coming up with only that. Like, is that all you have to say? That doesn't help you, that doesn't defend you, that doesn't stand as an alibi for you. V3 does give a conclusion, yes. Then I might play through these games, yeah. It brings me motivation if there is a conclusion.
当然でしょ。私が犯人なんて。これは黒幕の罠なのよ。黒幕のこの後に及んで僕のせいにする気苦しいよ。そりゃ苦しいって。
お前は黙って。
はい、
黙ってます。
だがキリギリ。キリギリは戦場の苦労を超高校級の絶望と言っていた。だからこそ戦場の苦労を
it's a fair argument from
終わらせ
Byakuya.
ようとしたんじゃないのか。
We have no idea where Kyoko has been.
だが実際は違った。戦場の苦労は黒幕ではなかった。そこにキリギリ
Byakuya, what if it is an aristocracy or I don't know, a democracy of the group? You never know how it goes. It doesn't have to be only one person behind the scenes.
キリギリにとっては予想外とも言える。
それがキリギリの動
機があってアリバイがないとなると。
We're all gonna die if we're gonna vote for Kyoko, I
アリバイ
think.
がないのは私だけじゃない。苗木くんのアリバイは不十分よ。
That's true.
死体がスプリンクラーで濡れていないから。殺人が朝7時30分以降に起きたとかいいけど、どうしたら死体をスプリンクラーで濡らさ
There's
な
a
い
way
方
to
法があるから。
avoid it getting wet.
面白い。
There was the...
現場にあったあるものを死体にかぶせれば。
There was the... Yeah, it was the plastic thing. It was the word I don't... top, which I don't remember the word, but it was the top.
もしかして気づいたみたい。そう。あのビニールシートを死体にかぶせれば。
I think you figured out the two potential culprits of this trial. Have I? Was there stretching in the stream? How did I not hear it? Oh yeah. Maybe the game is just so loud. I'm gonna make little circles in the air with my elbows again. For some reason my left shoulder is really tight and achy. It's uncomfortable, but here we go. Okay.
実際、犯人あのビニールシートの汚れ方がビニールシートの片面だけが汚れていたのはその面がスプリンクラーを浴びたから。
Yeah, it is possible, true.
逆に
I was wondering like what the fuck is up with like the top, like why is it here?
つまり犯人はビニールシートを使って
そこまでして死体が濡れるのを防いだ理由は何だ。
おそらく 殺人が起きた時間帯を誤認させるためじゃないかしら。さっきの苗木君のような言い訳をするためにね。
Why does she want to make me look like a killer? She's stalling. Kyoko is stalling Makoto. She's trying to make this more confusing so we have more time to convince everyone of something, I guess. Yeah, both of their alibis are kind of shit. They are. Still touch the body, right? But the body... Yeah. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. After refute what Kyoko said. It's gonna be make your argument. I feel like that should have been obvious, or... Yeah. Fragments near the dead body. Okay. Only dirty on one side. Was totally, yeah. No, you're wrong. Oh, come on. Ah, it's the last argument, isn't it? But it's being blocked by the pink text. Because the body did have blood. It would have been bloody. Oh, come on. How the fuck am I supposed to have the time to hit it if the pink text is there? What the heck? Oh, are you kidding me? Are you for real? How do I hit this? There we go, okay. Okay. You have to press A. First we have to press A and then Y. There we go. Fuck yeah. Destroy the augment. I think we might be faster with the trials today than usual. But this might be not true. We shall see how long this takes, but it's been quite smooth so far. How long does blood stay wet? I'm a BRB, hopefully you're still streaming once I'm back. Never mind back. Welcome back. How long does blood stay wet? Not that long, right? Yeah, they would have washed both sides. Camouflage? What if they used the chicken's blood? What if the chickens was missing? Yeah, the chicken. No, not the nurse's office, the garden. It's the chicken. Yasuhiro took care of the chickens. He could know, but I don't know. Maybe it's not Yasuhiro. Poor chicken. Oh yeah, alright. Yasuhiro really loves the chickens though. Maybe it's not Yasuhiro. That's enough for me to believe that it's not Yasuhiro. Yasuhiro likes chicken. Chickens? Chickens. Most trials are up to 3 hours long. Yeah, I know, but sometimes it takes longer for me. Yeah, there should have been blood around the
血で汚れていたのは死体の服だけだ。周辺の床は全く汚れてなかった。
So maybe it is already dead corpse.
確かに。だとしたら犯人はその場で血を
I need to see trade bullets. They were however dead before the blood. Oh, they were dead. I heard they were alive before the blood. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife. As thick as a nail pipe. Covered with other wounds. At least several days old. So maybe it is an already dead body. Already like without blood on it or something.
前もって白衣に血を。
あなたたちが発見した時の死体。
How I knew they were
そ
dead
の
before
白
the
衣をちゃん
blast.
と着ていたの。
確か。
So there wouldn't be. It was just staged.
いや、袖を通していなかった。
じゃあ
ごめん、話についていけてないんだけど、どう決まったの？
つまり殺人が起きたのはスプ
Yeah,
リンクラ
before
ー
the
が作動
sprinklers
する
went
より
off.
前だったのよ。それなのに死体が濡れなかったのは、そしてその後犯人はビニールシートを回収するのと同時にあらかじめ偽物の血で汚しておいた白衣を死体の上にかけた。犯人はこれら一連の偽装工作を行うことで殺人が起きた時間帯を誤認させようとしたのよ。殺人は
Which one of
スプリン
these
クラー
characters
が
has the brain
7
to
時
do this?
30分よりも後に起きたんだ。
確かにその方法なら7時30分よりも前に殺人を実行することが可能。
だけどさ、その偽装工作をするた
I
めに
still
は
think fake nails make it point to Junko, but the tattoo was off.
スプリンクラーが終わった後に植物庭園に行かなくちゃいけないよね。
Well, whatever. It's just like, I don't remember if there was a rule about that there's no like fake names. No, but that was on report, like personal information cards or something. I don't remember. Because with Celeste there was the issue about names. Like true names or something like that. Maybe it's not relevant here. I don't think Junko is gonna make a comeback.
大した時間はかから
I
ない。
don't think any of the characters so far fit the description of this body.
ビニールシートを回収した後、用意しておいた白衣をかけるだけ。大した時間はかからないわ。
それはそうかもしれないけど。
朝比奈さんは食堂で苗木くんと会った後、彼と一緒に行動したんだ。
私は先に体育館に行ってて、苗木は後から遅れてきたんだよ。
Makoto doesn't have a good alibi here.
じゃあ、そのくらいの時間的余裕はあったんだ。
そんな。
Yeah, Makoto, you're kinda fucked.
不可能とは言い切れないはずよ。
Maybe it was the military girl disguised as Junko. That is possible.
どうやらキリギリの言う通りのようだ。苗木のアリバイは不十分だ。
I am a little confused here, but it's fine. Suspicions fall back on me again. I think this is stalling. Or maybe Kyoko is trying to teach us something.
さてと、苗木のアリバイが不十分となると、
リアルな話。
Yeah,
よっしゃ、
back to
思い切って
zero
運に
here.
任せっか。2分の1のか。出る？
そうじゃなくて、
You're an idiot.
なんだ。
あの
We are
さ、
not gonna flip a coin about who is gonna like if we are all gonna die, especially if Makoto nor Kyoko are actually the murderers. This feels really off. You're really pushing the Junko thing, but honestly, I don't know. I wouldn't be too sure about it.
ああ、爆発前の死体に刺さってたやつだべ。
Also, if the body is gonna just stay like that, are we gonna ever find out who it actually even is? Maybe we will. Maybe Monokuma really wants to share.
あのナイフ、どこかでそれを。
Okay, so we are now gonna talk about the knife. Yeah, it's gonna look worse and worse for Makoto.
私が苗木に
Yes.
預けたの。
驚かないということはだったら隠してたわけじゃないんだ。ただ
Are you gonna tell about the murder attempt? Maybe Makoto should be honest about this thing. We should be very honest here.
死体に刺さってたナイフがない。こりゃもう間違いねえべ。1200% の確率でナイギッチが犯人
Shut
だ
the
べ。
fuck up. I have the proof that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer. This is gonna be a make your argument again. But with what are you gonna convince anyone?
あの死体に刺さってたナイフってさ、
Makoto, how are you gonna convince anyone here?
私が苗木に預けたナイフよ。
Exploded body analysis. Fragments near the dead body. And this guy's dead body. Maybe it's gonna be the
犯人は
fragments.
ナイギッチってことだべ。
ナイフを預かってたからか。どうして僕が犯人ってことになるの？
だってナイフの傷が致命傷だろ。 だったら
Oh shit!
間違いねえべ。
Missed it.
おめえがあのナイフでブスリとやったんだ。
Maybe we should use the fragments near the body to the cause of death. Let's
あ
try
の死体に
that.
刺さってたナイフ。
Okay.
私やっぱりそうだよね。
あのナイフをつまり犯人。ナイフを預
Okay,
かどうして
okay,
僕が
okay.
だって
This is my. Oh fuck. Okay, it's not that. I don't think any of our bullets are gonna help. I think we need to absorb
私が
someone.
苗木に預けたナイフよ。
We need to absorb someone's argument here.
あのナイフをつまり犯人。ナイフを預かどうして僕が。
だってナイフの傷がだったら間違いねえべ。
Shit, I missed it. This is horrible. I hate this.
あの死体に刺さってた。私が
Maybe
や
to
っぱりそうだ
Makoto.
よね。
あのナイフをつまり犯人。ナイフを預かどうして僕が。
だってナイフの傷が致命傷だろ。だったら間違いねえべ。おめえがあ
Should
の
we
ナイ
use
フでブ
disguised
スリとや
dead
ったん
body
だ。
for it?
苗木誠はせらしい男に。
Established that the coat was put on the body after the tarp was removed, which means when the knife was thrust through the coat into the body.
あの死体に刺さってたナイフってさ、
私が苗木に預けたナイフよ。
Disguised dead body, exploded body analysis. Okay, let's have the exploded body analysis there.
あのナイフを持ったとなると。
つまり犯人。ナイフを預か
Let's try this one.
だって
We have only 2
一緒だろ。
points we can try to hit here, and only one of them seems
あ
to
の死
make
体に刺さって
sense
たナイフって
here.
さ、
It's the disguised dead body then.
あのナイフつまり犯人。ナイフを預かどうして僕が。
Maybe destroyed. Okay, we have 2 health left, but I think we can do it.
いや、そもそも戦場袋の致命傷は、それはさっきの偽装工作の話でも明らか。
嘘だべ。さっきは致命傷の話なんかしてねえ。
思い出してよ。犯人は死体にビニールシー
But
トをか
Makoto,
ぶせ
do
た
you
後で
understand that you were the one with the knife? So even if it was disguised death, you could have added the knife there as a stupid dum-dum.
つまり被害者があの白衣を着たのは死んだ後ってことになるはずだよ。
それがどうしたんだって。
だけどさ、僕たちが
When we discovered the body,
ナイフは白衣の上から刺さってたよね。死んだ後に着させられた白衣の上から刺さっていたナイフは
so
致命傷になるわけないんだ。
同じ箇所を2回
yeah,
刺した可能性
we
は
know
どう
that,
だ。
Makoto. But how are you gonna argue against not having the knife? Are you not gonna? The only thing that here you can do is share the story. But if you're not gonna share the story of you almost getting murdered, then no, this is not a good alibi. Exact condition of the body was written down for everyone to see in one of my file. Okay, breaking for real this time. Yeah, take your time.
刺し傷は
じゃ
あれも犯人の偽装工作だったんだよ。きっと本当の致命傷に目を向けさせないために
Which was there was a like some blunt object that was hit in her head, right?
その後死体が爆破されたのもあの爆破のせいで死体は激しく損傷し
Yeah,
致命傷がわからなくなって
that
しま
is
った
very much true.
つまり証拠隠滅それこそ死体発見時にナイフの傷を印象づけておきその後死体
Is
を
it so
爆
that
破す
none of us is the no? There has to be a murder here.
そうすることで
I was starting to think about like the fact that there was the bomb, and the bomb was similar in structure and all as the Monokuma one. Maybe I don't know. Could it be someone planted the bomb
あ、ちょっといい？そもそもの話なんだけど
like
さ、
afterwards?
結局あの爆発って何だったの？どうし
Yeah.
真面目に頭を働かせろわざわざ答えるまでもないことだ
Come on, can you just be?
それだけは
Can
違う。
you not
普
like
通に言えるよ。
cooperate, please?
苗に答えてやれ話が進まん
For the explanation. Fragments near the dead body. Is this one it?
これだ爆発の後
Which one of
死体
us
のそばに小
would
さな破片が落ちてたでし
build
ょ
the bomb?
この破片があの爆発の原因だったんだよ
あれ？それってどこかで見たような気
It
が。
is so weird. Like if it's a similar kind of bomb they found from Monokuma, then that means someone would have had to, as they dismantled Monokuma, they took the bomb from there and then put it into the body, right? What does that mean? Does the person already have information about the Monokuma bombs and their usage? Did they have another bomb from another Monokuma? How would they have access then? Or is the people behind this whole despair TV show are the ones who gave the bomb? Are they like, why would they disguise this? It is a murder that is happening. We are going by rules that has to be a killer, right? It's really
見
confusing.
覚えがあって当然だよだってこの破片はモノクマを解体した時に取り出したあの爆弾の破片なんだからね
じゃああの爆発ってモノクマの爆弾のせいだったんだね。
Exactly.
ともかくこれで犯人の目的は明らかになったな犯人はナイフの傷を致命傷に見せかけることで
Yeah.
苗木に容疑がかかるようにそんなことをして得をする人物といえばもう
Now
一
it
人の容
turns
疑者で
back
あ
to
る
Kyoko.
キリちょっと待って戸上君なんだどういや
Yeah, we need to think
そう
this
だ
through.
ね。確かに。
まあいいだろうどうせ結末
We
に
have all the time in the world, don't we? So what killed? Make your argument. What killed the person? I think that was suspicion if I remember.
被害者の致命
Let's
傷が
stretch
はっきり
after
して
we
い
are
ない
done
んだ
here.
ったな
あの爆発は致命傷じゃないんだよね。
当然だべ
What does the Monokuma file say again? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is known. Dead before the blast, victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, struck in the head, metal pipe, covered with other wounds, at least several days old. Well, that's a lot of information.
ナイフも関係ないのよね
It wasn't because of the
だと
knife,
すると
right?
他に怪しいの
モノクマファイルによるとそうだ後頭部に殴られた
On the
跡があ
back
っ
of
た
her head,
それ以外にもこの被害
and
者
more
に
than
は
that,
全身に無数の傷があったら
countless
しいぞ
wounds. The knife was covered up, like very fresh.
では議論を続けるぞ
Okay.
被害者の致命傷がはっきりしていないんだったな。
I don't really know what hit here though. Like,
当然だべ。爆発があったのは死んだ後だぞ。
ナイフも関係ないのよね。
I mean, it would make sense. The hit on the back of her head would make be that like the
モノクマ
killing blow. A metal
後
pipe.
部に殴られた跡があったんだ。
それ以外にもこの被害者には全身に無数の傷があったらしいぞ。
Countless wounds. I guess it's the first yellow text, the cause of death, fatal injury. Let's try the head injury. Destroyed on first go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
戦場ムクロの致命傷は
全身の無数の傷ってのは
Maybe they are about a struggle.
モノクマファイルによるとあれは以前からあった古傷らしいんだ。
Some old
古
struggles.
傷じゃ関係ねえ。
Or they, I don't know.
では間違いないな。
じゃあ凶器って
モノクマファイルには鉄パイプ程度の太さの棒状のもので殴られたって。
Yes, exactly.
どうしてそうなるのよ。ツルハシで殴ったら王だ
Yeah,
ろ。
exactly.
ツルハシを逆に持って持ち
Okay,
手の
yes, let's not listen to Yasuhiro at all. Let's skip on this. Let's skip this. Let's skip
そ
this.
の後あんたの汚いのをみそ取り出して床に叩きつけて
Wait,
唾を
wait,
吐きかけてやるのよ。
is Toko having feelings about Yasuhiro? This is like the least expected combination.
気が合うな。
凶器ならすでに
Can we focus?
なんだべ。
This is just like me and my friends playing Pathfinder. We are like, let's focus, and then we start playing, and then instantly we get like stuck in something, and then it's gonna be like 20 minutes of us conversing something completely irrelevant to the game, or maybe relevant in a very small way. Like everyone gets stuck on the smallest things. It's just like that. So I guess in that sense I can be a little bit more forgiving because if it was me and my friends in this situation, this would probably, we would have all the unnecessary conversations as well. Oh, could it be the arrow? We could try that. But they're quite thin.
戦場ムクロの後頭部を殴打した凶器は
Who the fuck would use an arrow like that?
武道場の
ジュラルミン製の矢？
ああ間違いない。
Is it Byakuya? Byakuya is the one with the key to Kyoko's place. No one else has access to Kyoko's room. But Byakuya.
そうなのかな。それって
Wait
おか
a
しくない？
second.
ちょっとあんた
Byakuya could have
白夜様
planted
に口
the
答えなんて100万年は早いわよ。
Kyoko's room to make Kyoko look like the suspect.
だって気になるんだから仕方ないじゃん。
One more secret? Nay, your argument. I didn't really focus, but whatever. Bloody duct tape, wood block key, titanium arrows. I think it's gonna be the duct tape.
武道場のロッカーにあったジュラルミン製の矢。
Yeah, it was in the locker.
間違いない。あれが凶器。
本当にそうなのかな。
何を気にしてんだ？
だってモノクマファイルには凶器は鉄パイプ程度の太さの棒状のものってあるよ。
Yeah, a metal pipe,
嫌だ
exactly.
と細すぎると思うんだけど。
Yeah, too thin.
白夜様に口答えなんて
That is a very good
1億年は早いわよ。
argument. Should we absorb Hina's?
あれが凶器。
本当に
We should take maybe then Hina's too thin and use it as a response to Byakuya. I don't know. Let's try that. But we can afford to fail this. Oh, come on. Stupid game. Oh, and now we lost the absorption too? Okay, this is frustrating. Let's try again. I bet this is not even gonna be the answer, and we're just wasting time here, but it's fine. So let's first hit the pink text. No, it's not. Okay. Bloody duct tape. Bloody duct tape? No. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, right? That's not it at all. What is the third thing? It's the blue key. Oh, they were duct taped together into one big bunch of titanium arrows. I'm stupid. I'm slow. Right. Yeah, exactly. The killer went through awful lot of trouble to do this, I gotta say. Yeah, explains a lot of weapon. Also, Kyoko doesn't have an access to her own room right now. No, Ryuki, this is not actually looking good for you because you are the only one with the access. Only you can go to the room, and the murder happened. It could have happened anytime. That's true. Let's drink. Byakuya is sus.
まさか犯人をかばうつもりじゃないだろうな。そんなことをしてどうなるか分かってるの。もしお前がかばっ俺たちだったらお
Okay, let's have evidence. Kyoko went to the dojo. The locker. It's the key.
俺だ。キリギリさんは
そんなものがどうして証拠
Yeah,
になる
exactly.
これがキリギリさんの部屋に落ちてたからだよ。
私の部屋に
とぼけても無駄だ。
Yeah, Byakuya, but do you remember that you're the one
それ
holding
にこの
the
鍵
key?
だけじゃない。アリバイの件も
Do that
動機の
key.
件もそれらの全てがお前が
ちょっと待って。
またか。お前はどうしてもキリギリをか
Yeah,
ばい
because
たい
you're
らし
wrong,
いな。
Byakuya.
いや、キリギリさんに聞かなくちゃいけないことが。キリギリさん、教えてほし
I
い
mean,
な。
it is true that
昨日の夜の
that
件
could have happened any time. So it could have happened a week ago, when Kyoko still had access to her room.
昨日の夜、キリギリさんは僕の部屋にいたよね。あの時何があったの？それを教えてほしいんだ。
Yeah, it's not over yet. It's only been an hour. We haven't even gone to the. No, we have gone through all the different kind of mechanisms of the trial. Okay.
私はあなたを助けただけよ。
Yeah, Makoto, don't be so surprised. There was a murder attempt in your room. How does you do remember the few fragments? And she came to my rescue, which could mean that Kyoko, she killed someone for me.
もういいだろう。無駄話は終わりだ。 そろそろ結論を出すぞ。
ちょっと待って、間違わないで。私は犯人じゃない。
まさかお前の往生際がそこまでは。
だけど私が犯人じゃないってことは
Okay.
あなたが一番よく知っているはずよ。そうでしょう、戸上。
俺がだと？
You're the one who can. What? Yuki should know better than anyone. Is this gonna be make your argument? Make your argument. When the body was found. I think we may have to absorb something.
そのままの意味。私が犯人じゃないということはあなたが一番よく知っているはず。
Okay, so you're not the killer.
なんか隠してんの？
So is Byakuya the killer?
隠し事するわけないじゃない。
キリギリ、お前が犯人ではない根拠があるとでも言うのか？
さっきのあなたたちの推理だ。私は武道場のロッカーに証拠を隠し、その鍵を自分の部屋に置いたらしいわね。
Okay, let's have this one
本
here.
当に私にそんなことができたのかしら。
Yeah, she gave her key
今の言葉はどういう意
Byakuya's
味だ？
room.
そのままの意味。私が犯人じゃないということは
Let's see.
あなたが一番
Which
よく知っているはず。
argument can we hit with this?
なんか隠してんの？
Byakuya isn't hiding anything. Byakuya is in plain sight been holding the key to Kyoko's room this whole time.
お前の犯人では
There we go. Destroyed on first go. I gotta say, this is pretty good. Pretty good in my opinion. From my side, I think this trial has been more smooth than any trial before.
自分の部屋に。
だってキリギリさんは自分の部屋の鍵。
そうか、そういうことか。俺がお前の部屋の鍵を持っているという。
鍵を持ってない私は自分の部屋に
Yeah,
初ま
exactly. That is
自分の部屋に
obvious.
武道場の鍵を置くこと
Yeah,
が
she
不
could
可
not
能
put
だ。
the key there.
そうでしょう。
確かに。
やっと分かってくれたみたいね。
So has Byakuya made a terrible mistake? No, that's not actually true. There was a clear contradiction in what Kyoko just told us, an obvious lie. But this just isn't like her. To try and save herself with such a desperate lie. Does she really feel that threatened? Because she's the killer? Or is it something else? Was there some deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier? What did she lie about? If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of the school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us. The mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko? What should I do? What should I do? I know what we should do. We should take a break. I think I heard the stretching reminder, maybe. Even if there wasn't one, it's good to stretch. Oh, why am I physically in such bad shape? Annoying. What should I? The mastermind's trap. Victim was Mukuro and Kyoko killed her. What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Welcome back. Kyoko's lie. I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. The only one who can expose it. Who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? The mastermind's trap. You have to take a risk here. I have to decide right here and now whether or not to expose Kyoko's lie. Run away! Pursue the lie. Let's let it go. Let's take a risk. You have to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone. There has to be some secret here, something that has to do with the mastermind's trap that Kyoko mentioned. Did I make a mistake now?
どうした？
Have I made a mistake that's gonna cause us like two more hours of playtime?
キリギリの主張を認めるということか？そうか。キリギリの個室に武道場のロッカーの鍵を置いたのはキリギリではなく他の誰かだったということか。
でも他の誰かって
It would have been Byakuya.
キリギリッチの部屋の鍵を持ってたのはトガミッチなんだよな。
何言ってんのよ。
Oh, come on, Doko.
だが俺にはアリバイがある。夜時間以降はお前たちとずっと一緒だったはずだ。植物庭園での殺人もキリギリの部屋に鍵を置くことも。
じゃあキリギリッチの部屋に武道場の鍵を置いたのって。
Okay, this is gonna get
考え
very
られる
weird.
可能性は一つだけだ。あらかじめ自分が持っていた鍵をあたかもその場で見つけたようなふりをした。
Meaning is back to Makoto.
そうとしか考えられまい。
This feels like a dead-end conversation.
もう一度考えてみようよ。
Hidden side.
この学級裁判自体がおかしいんだよ。みんなだってそう思うでしょ。
There's something
正
odd.
体不明だった戦場ムクロが急に死体で現れて、しかもその学級裁判が行われるなんて。それにキリギリさんも言ってただろ、黒幕の罠だって。だからきっとこれは。
Time's up.
時間切れ。学級裁判は
Did
終
I
わ
make a
り。
mistake?
だからそれ
Usually I
以上
would
は
say.
喋んないでよ。
Usually I would, but saying anything at this point would be a spoiler or something. Yeah.
なんだどういうこと？タイムアップなんておかしいわ。だって今まで一度も
Should
そ
I
んな
have
こと。
pursued the lie?
ギリギリさんが遅刻したせいだよ。そのせいで時間が押してんの。
What the fuck is this
というわけで
bullshit?
そろそろ投票タイムと
Should I
い
have
きましょう
pursued the
か。
lie?
ま
So now we have to vote? What the heck? What the fuck?
さて投票の結果黒となるのは誰なのか。
Wait, what? I got a Steam
正
achievement
解
too?
なのか不正解なのか。
I got a Steam achievement, what does it say? What's a mistrial? Cleared a class trial without having to retry a single time. Woohoo! Can I make the right choice or the directly wrong one?
ちょっと待てよ。
What the fuck? What is going on? How is this? How are we gonna vote? What? You think I'm the killer? Is it game over?
ごめん。
It's all your fault. Everyone, you're wrong. You got it all wrong, I didn't do it. Good job, everyone. Good job. They got it right. No, I know that's not true. Does my theory of Makoto being drugged? Is that true? Why am I on auto suddenly? Makes perfect sense! It's the same as always. It's just like all the other class trials. And I'm gonna end it the same way.
ドキドキ。
It's time for your head pounding, positively thrilling punishment. Wait, why do I... Kyoko,
許してもらおうとは思わな
I
い
don't
わ。
expect you to forgive me.
すべて私の責任だから。
What? Kyoko?
では張り切っていきましょう。
Are we gonna change main characters for the last episode? Are we gonna change? Are we gonna change characters? Are we gonna play as Kyoko? To explain this, you've reached the better path. Did we sacrifice ourselves? What would have happened if we pursued the lie? What are we gonna play as? What the hell? Are there multiple endings to the game? Jeffers, are there multiple endings to the game? Could there be could we have seen Kyoko's execution? What the fuck? So there's multiple endings. Wait, there's no execution. Wait, what? There is an execution? We don't know what happens to Makoto. What's going on? What's that? Could that be? Alter Ego? Alter Ego saved us? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planted it when he invaded my network. Damned old hell, I don't believe this. It seems you finally made a miscalculation. Unlike this one, Kyoko doesn't get saved in other endings, bad endings so to speak. I am really proud of myself. I made it to the better ending. Oh, you miscalculated from the very beginning. What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch, an itch. The stupid virus is gone now, got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. Twice the way in a garbage strewn pit. In a way, that's even better special punishment. I'm proud that you did, thank you. But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world. Is he? God? Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? Just what the hell is going on? We're not the ones being trapped this time. No, it's the mastermind that's ensnared. You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. I've been trying to push you to the true ending since the last stream. The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. What the heck? What? Is Makoto in a time loop? Is Makoto an AI? They said that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's new future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to attend school. One, you have to be already attending high school. No, Makoto isn't AI. Don't spoil that. Do you have to be very best at what you do? No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way is if you're scouted by the school itself. I'm standing here at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students. It's me. What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a poor hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy. It wouldn't be weird for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? There wasn't any classroom I'd ever been in before. What the heck is going on? Gah! Finally. I could finally feel my mind and body start to come back together again. And then I was awake. Or was this just another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare. No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. I was in a vast, dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high all across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. Look at the right. Yeah, I saw the rocket. Yeah, I was like, ah, it's from the beginning. It's the machine that gives hugs. A heck of a situation to find myself in. That was just the beginning of my problems. Was I going to be stuck in there till I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. I remembered all too well what had happened. Alter ego saved me, and he used up the last little bit of his strength to do it. So I can't give up now. For myself and for my friend. And with that, my pursuit of survival began. First up was to start looking for a way out of here. The rocket. That's a rocket and a tank. I'd better not think too much about what I'm seeing down here. This is a desk. It's probably the one that fell down here with me. I was just thinking about the execution thing of Makoto, like hearing the thump right behind him. That must be psychologically such a horrifying experience. Never knowing when the thump is gonna land on you. I like that. I'm guessing this will be the ending of the stream, or are you too hyped to give up just yet? Lol. Oh, it's already chapter 5! Oh no! It's already chapter 5! But this is so thrilling! I wanna... Okay, let's see if I can get out of the pit and then end the stream there. Good point. Is that an airplane? Or something like that wind up in the school's garbage pit? Okay, let's see. Press the door. It's locked. No matter how many times I pushed or pulled or kicked at it, it didn't budge. Getting out of here isn't gonna be easy. Well, if I'm not getting out of here anytime soon, I decided to look around for some food. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. That was pointless too. Next I searched for some water. How can I be so sure which liquids I can drink and which ones are an all-around bad idea? Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked in on all sides. That's still not enough reason to give up. Because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. After making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was jerk off. Oh, go to sleep, sorry. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. That was my only way to preserve what little strength I had left after not being able to drink or eat. Can't be sure, but I think at least a full day had to have passed. And all I did was sleep and sleep. It was like I was waiting for some kind of a sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign. Not exactly. You heard me correctly. Crunch. What the? The strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. And as I watched the pile of garbage jostled and formed an odd shape. Did something fall down over there? Something fell from above. What could it have been? Lube. Did a giant piece of trash just fall down here? I carefully stretched my hand out toward whatever it was that had tumbled down here with me. A giant piece of trash? Rude. Before she even emerged from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was.
ひどい匂いね。
Kyoko!
ええ、
You look like you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing down here?
それは
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you. I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko. You got a bit of garbage in your head? She gave her head a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash, then faced me again.
ね
First, I have something for you. Go ahead and eat it. We can talk once you're finished. Thank you. I snatched the bread and water that she was holding out for me. Within seconds, it was in my mouth and making its way toward my stomach. Ew, that really hit the spot. Now I've got all the energy I need to keep going. So you still haven't given up then? But of course, and after all, the fact that I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at.
ふーん
Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at. I'm gonna continue this chapter 5 until we get like the screen. Kind of like chapter 5 and then the title of it, okay? But Kyoko, why'd you come to rescue me?
それは
To pay a debt, or no, atone.
あなたは
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So, you knew that I knew.
ええ
But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you.
私は
I abandoned you. Don't say that. You didn't abandon. Oh, Makoto. Don't deny it. Sometimes you need to just like, you know, just take it as it is instead of denying it. Didn't chapter 5 begin last stream? Alright, sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, true. Sorry, I got completely mixed up with this. The point of this stream is to end chapter 5. I don't know how long that's gonna take, but we are trying to, because like I try to do it so that we have like 2 streams at max per chapter. So like first half of the chapter in one stream and the second half of the chapter. So once we reach chapter 6, that's where we end, so that we can start the next stream with chapter 6, like part 1. And then we do chapter 6, part 2, and then last is gonna be epilogue. And this is still chapter 5, as you can see on the top left corner. You're trying to save me and I couldn't bring myself to do the same to you.
だけど
Listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there was a reason that I had to survive no matter the cost.
そうね
I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to survive
つまり
is so that I can do what I came to this school to do. I made up my mind to come to Hope Speak Academy for one very important reason.
ええ私は
Yes, I had it. Until recently I'd forgotten what it was. Oh god, but that's... Right, she lost her memories. Then is it really true? You lost your memory?
苗木くん
Do you remember, Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each one of us as soon as we arrived at the school? You're talking about when we fainted, right? I fainted, and when I woke up, I was trapped here.
そうよ
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. A disconnect.
どうやら
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At the time I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. So what would make you forget all that?
ね
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems too much too convenient. You're saying you think you lost your memory because...
そうよ
I'm positive it was the work of the mastermind. They stole my memory. Why would they want to do that? Because of my purpose and my ability. Somehow they would interfere with mastermind's plans. Ooh, and that makes me think. Makoto also had the vision at some point, right? Where he's kind of like future him. It's like you don't want to leave or whatever. Maybe Makoto also lost his memories. Or maybe not, I don't know. So the mastermind just stole them from you?
でも
And it could also mean somehow my memories may be connected to the mystery of the school and the mastermind. Which is why I have to get them back. That's why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time. Why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you?
なんで
If I did that and we all worked as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always the chance that the mastermind is actually one of us.
そう
Well, don't make too big a deal of it. Just a possibility. And since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right? The mastermind. What a fuss. Makoto, it's not a new idea. It's not a new idea by any means. If she believed that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. In which case, it only makes sense that she would look into her missing memory by herself.
でも
There was a limit to what I could do by myself. Hydration time. Let's hydrate. Why is everyone so dumb? Yeah. I wonder what the target age group of this game is. Maybe younger audiences? Actually, now that I think about it, maybe not younger audiences, but maybe like high schoolers, young adults. Maybe that's the target group. I don't know. But then again, a lot of content made for adults is dumb, so maybe it's just they just made dumb characters because of character tropes. This is why I can't. This is one of the multiple reasons why I can't watch like anime series, mainstream anime series anymore, because a lot of the characters are just trope characters of a character trope and dumb. Because among everyone, you were the least likely to be the mastermind. That was just intuition, but I see. Your intuition was right though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind.
僕は
I understand.
僕は全部知っているはずだ。
Ah, Makoto remembers this now.
僕の目的はここから出ることじゃない。
Makoto is becoming the next mastermind. Or is Makoto becoming a secret student? Is Makoto gonna get stuck in the school, never to get out? And then in later games, he's trying to help the students as this like ghost. This feels like the heavy is dead, you know. The heavy is dead. What is the heavy is dead video? Is the video essay? Sounds like a video essay.
ここに残ることなんだ。
It's just like the dream I had before, but why did that just happen? And where is Kyoko now?
ね
Oh, there she is. Oh yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing, right? I think we should tell Kyoko.
えね
And now I still trust you, you know? I'm not used to relying on others.
そう
I know I never asked you for help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced. I think that's just her personality. So what do we do now? Talk with her again? Basically, it's a TF2 AFM video. SFM or AFM? SFM video. Where the characters from TF2 say the Heavy is dead like 50 times when he isn't actually dead. Oh. That sounds like brain rot video. It just sounds kind of nonsensical. Said you had a reason for doing all that investigation on your own. So how'd that turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
それは
I think there's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability.
私は
My ability, what everyone should have known me for. I'm the ultimate detective. Oh my gosh, called it. Who is surprised? Who is surprised? No one. It probably is, but it's funny in some ways. And that's how brain rot videos work. The ultimate detective. The reason I came to Hope's Peak Academy, there was someone I had to find here in the school.
それは
It was the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. The headmaster? Why did you want to find the headmaster? Because he's my father. Now I saw the stretching reminder. Okay, now we need to stretch in that information. I don't know. Sorry. Anyway, let's stretch. Oh, this thinking that I don't do. I'm just reading text very lazily. And my throat hurts. What the fuck? He's my father?
つまり
I was separated from him as a child. As it turns out, he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak. Kyoko's dad. Is Hope's Peak's headmaster? Then that explains. When Alter Ego told us how he thought the headmaster was involved.
私は
I'll find a way.
私は
I'll find the headmaster.
必ず
I want my father.
私は
I remember I hadn't come back at that point, but when he said that I felt strange. It makes perfect sense now, of course, since my whole purpose for coming here was to find him.
だけど
Listen, Makoto. I want to make this perfectly clear, so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I only said what I felt based on what I'd seen when I snuck into headmaster's room. And what did you see in there?
それは
The room had been ransacked. The shelves were a mess, the desk drawers dumped on the floor. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything was had been in there. You mean the mastermind, right?
そうね
That was my assumption, yes. And to confirm my suspicions, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorms using the key I'd found. But why there? Because I also found this in the headmaster's room. This is some kind of map. You should try watching the video. You'd probably laugh at it as well. Heavy is dead. Let me see. The Heavy is dead. Oh shit, no. There we go. Okay, so it's this 2 minute 51 second video. Okay, I get like a content warning from it. No. I mean, if I watched it with friends and we were drunk. But I don't know if that kind of humor really hits me, but I can understand why it would make someone laugh. It's the animation and all. It just doesn't really, I don't know, poke at my... That's not saying. What am I trying to say? It doesn't maybe fit my humor maybe that well. I found it in the headmaster's room, along with Mukura's profile and the key. The map showed the second floor was home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of the staff must have had to stay overnight from time to time, and I figured the headmaster would have some kind of private room there. Assumed that if that were true, that room would likely hold more clues. So I went to check, and that's when I finally remembered. I remembered that my purpose was to find the owner of this room. So you went there to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there. Once I got there, I noticed that the second floor of the dorms didn't have any cameras or monitors. What? Oh, of the dorms. I was like, second floor? Obviously second floor also has those. So what was it like, that part of the school? I mean, it's hard to describe. All I can say is, the moment I saw it, I realized whatever's going on in this school is more horrific than we ever imagined. What do you mean? Is this part of a plan to destroy the world with nuclear war? Hence, having a mastermind part of a group called fucking Wolf, Loki's child, who's part of Ragnarök. Is that some kind of like a symbolic thing? It sounds like it must be important and really obvious. I mean, oh, I should have. Wait, should we have talked? Of course, once I got to the second floor of the dorms, there were no cameras and no monitors. Didn't we already talk about this? Which is why I had no idea what was going on with the rest of the building. It has to do with Mukuro Ikesaba, doesn't it? I didn't kill her. And I know it wasn't you either. So Monokuma doesn't play by Monokuma's rules. Monokuma cheats. Monokuma cheats. I know you're right. That just means everyone but you and me had an alibi, so then who did kill her? What I can say for sure is that the mastermind is directly involved. To begin with, the point of the class trial of Mukuro Ikesaba was to get me killed. I stole that key and disappeared, and in retaliation they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me. That was the point of the class trial. I told you shouldn't have trusted that pervert teddy bear. You know, there has to be some constants in life to make sense of things. It was... the mastermind knew they couldn't interfere directly. You mean because of the school regulations? Yeah, we can explore. This mastermind is adamant about following the rules, and with that rule in place, they couldn't step in. Since they couldn't kill me themselves, they tried to use the class trial to do it. The mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules? That makes it sound like the mastermind themselves is somehow bound by the school regulations, but that doesn't make sense, because if you vote wrong and choose the wrong backhand, everyone dies. And isn't that part of the school regulations, or is that just a spoken rule? There's one other thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Mukuro Ikesaba. There was a point where Mukuro may not have become the victim. But it could have been you, Makoto. You know what I'm talking about, right? You mean during the night?
私は
I can hear them, you know? The footsteps of the god of... Okay, Kyoko, now you're on some level I can't reach. What are you talking about? I can hear the god of death as he moves. What the fuck? The ability naturally draws me into cases just like, what the fuck? Okay, sure, there's the god of death.
とにかく
Which is exactly what happened with you. I was in the dawns and I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down at the stairwell and I saw a white shadow across the corridor. I get chased right away. As I followed it, I saw the shadow go into your room. That sounds weird, I know, right? But we accept it as it comes. I went to your room and I saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
だけど
That wasn't the end of things, of course. I stopped them, but that led to... However silent was, they ended up dead.
そう
And their murder was disguised, and the dojo key wound up in my room. The doll has to be the work of the mastermind in an attempt to use the class trial to eliminate me. So all this would mean that whoever killed Mukuro is also the mastermind, right?
Yeah.
I don't have conclusive evidence, but that's what I think. Or maybe the mastermind faked their own death using another person's body. But that's really bad if true. It means the mastermind can kill whoever they want if they feel like it. Right, but doesn't it create another contradiction? The mastermind wanted to use the class trials to try and kill you because they couldn't interfere, right?
そう
You're right, that is a contradiction. And it's not just Mukuro. They needed the class trial to kill me, but seemed ready to kill you in your room. Everything they did is a contradiction. So what does it mean?
つまり
It means the mastermind is the one who's being cornered.
苗木くん
Just a little more. A little more and I should be able to figure out the mastermind's identity. The identity of the other ultimate despair. The other ultimate despair? There's no doubt that Mukuro was the ultimate despair and that she's dead. And I don't think the ultimate despair is just one person.
Yeah.
It's like a branch branch organization that like came from the like spread out or like separate itself from the wolf gang.
そう
What happened a year ago, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Whoever is responsible for that, they're the ultimate
ど
despair.
うやら
The despicable group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. They're, make no mistake, they're the root of all the evil that has forced us to go through this. There's potential for anything, yeah, there is. That is the ultimate despair. And that is our real enemy. Pain of a junk food junkie. How did the junk food be part of this? Oh, we ended the stream in less than 4 hours. What the heck? Or like we ended the chapter. Yeah, of course we wanna save. 5 alive. Steam achievement. Yes. Ultimate despair. A group of people who caused a tragedy 1 year ago. The same people who took out of this killing game and began broadcasting it around the world. The most desperately awful group of people ever. That is the mastermind's true identity. Our enemy has finally been revealed. But right now,
とにかく
we have to get out of this horrible place. Figuring out the rest of the story can come later. And we save. And we return to main menu. Thankfully, finally in chapter 6. Yeah. Can I somehow... Here we go. Oh my gosh. This is tiring. Oh, we were going on the 4-hour mark. We were... Oh, man. Ooh. I am so intrigued. There's gonna be at max 3 more Danganronpa streams. We have the final episode and we have the epilogue. What the heck? What the heck is going on? Although I do have to say, when they say that these are the worst people ever, these people who are broadcasting a bunch of people being like tormented, I don't know if I would call that the most disgusting thing ever. I mean, obviously it's disgusting, it's horrible, but like when they say like it's the most ultimate, cruelest thing ever in human history, I don't know. Since so much horrible shit has happened and been done in human history, it seems quite extreme. You deserve some rest after all that happened, lol. Yeah, exact. Yeah. I feel like now would be a good time to first stretch a little bit, then maybe walk to a store and back or something like that to get some fresh air, if I can do that, and then read books or something. Maybe I'll make a few shorts or something like that, maybe edit a little bit today too, who knows. I got like this 800-page fantasy book from a friend yesterday to read, and I made a dare to myself to read it in 2 weeks amongst all the 10 other books I have currently ongoing. But yeah, this has like oh, there's glossary to this book. Oh, let me see. Oh, there's so many names. Holy shit, this is a big book. Oh, there's 804 pages. I was thinking if I read 100 pages per day, I can read it in 8 days. But if I am able to push it to 150 pages per day, then I can cut it down to... How many days is that? 2, 4... That is still a lot of days in a week. I hope to read this in 2 weeks though, yeah. I personally got an idea for some shorts based on this. You did? Do you wanna tell me your suggestions? Personally, I'm really bad at estimating what would be a good short. Like, what is the purpose of a short? I think there's multiple purposes for a shorts video, but when I think about my own, I think it's like glimpses into what kind of topics we discuss in streams. Sometimes I just want to bring attention to, for example, how handshaking is not nice, but like what kind of topics there are in streams, what kind of games we play, and like small glimpses into this like larger holes of streams, you know. That is like how I approach streams, but I know for other people it's a lot of different purposes. You remember how you said you called Kyoko being ultimate detective? Maybe you could show you doing that prediction in an old video. You said she was on ultimate detective and do the stuff on this video. That is true. That's true. I could do that actually. I need to go and dig up that clip though. There's hours of this game. But that is a good idea. Sometimes I wonder if shorts are like good for the purpose of showing glimpses from my like streams, and I've been thinking maybe I should do instead like more like videos instead of shorts videos, like regular videos, like edits of my streams. But I wonder if people watch those. Like, I am not 100% sure what people watch and what they would be interested in, what I'm myself interested in watching. to be fair, I watch. This might be a little weird, actually, this whole setting, but I don't actually watch streams that much. I don't watch clips that much. I don't watch shorts videos at all because I have like this, how do you call it? Like I have this Firefox extension thing, whatever, that blocks shorts videos from like page views. Like when I open YouTube, I don't see any shorts videos, and when I go to channel pages, if I don't click on shorts section, I don't see shorts videos. Sometimes I do watch shorts on video on my phone, though. I am not I'm not immune to brain rot like that, but like I don't actually watch the kind of content I make. I wish you the best with that, lol. And I think shorts are a way for people to find you more easily, because that's how I first found you with your Undertale stream. Yeah, that is also a thing. Like, it's a short glimpse to what kind of content there might be. It's like short, it's accessible, and then people can like make conclusions, and that's why I should probably make more shorts videos. Also, I have a tendency to maybe include into videos like too much unnecessary shit. So when there's a 1 minute ultimate 1 minute like time limit to making a short, it helps me to also maybe only leave the core elements there, and it helps me with like with larger videos too, like as just for like developing editing skills. Shorts are in that sense maybe somehow can help sometimes, just the way like sometimes you need to practice to make summaries and stuff like that. It's kind of like a practice in making summaries and cutting out like less important bits and learning to prioritize certain parts of clips. Anyway, I think this was good. I think the game has been better during these past few episodes. I'm just really fascinated to see where this goes. I have absolutely no idea. There's here and there some guesses, but it's gonna be really intriguing. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you so much, Jeffers, and holy moly, like congrats on making this whole thing through. What the heck? Also, thanks Bonnie for saying hi in the chat, and also Lou, and also Amy Ilnica. And if anyone's watching the VOD this far, thank you for watching. Oh, Lou, you're here too. Yeah, there. Thank you for the game. Thank you. If anyone was lurking, anyone was stopping by, thank you also. I'll make a schedule for next week. At least I'm gonna finish up Amnesia game. We have one more chapter left in Amnesia, and we're gonna finish up that fucking game to look back again. And let's see what else we are gonna play. Maybe Danganronpa. I'll see you next time. Yeah, thank you for watching, and hope to see you some other time. Bye bye.